Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. What's happening? Can I just get something off my chest I've been meaning to say? And I'm not hating, I'm just trying to figure out. Are you all still watching Everybody Hates Chris? Because I was just, I have tried. I have tried. That show is a little dry. Just a little cricketish. That's all. And I just say all that to say, because I have my new Today's Black Woman, and Tashina Arnold's on the cover, and she looks real nice. It hadn't registered to me that Tashina was married and had the baby. For some reason, I thought she had the baby, but she wasn't married. Look at Tashina changing her wicked ways. How you doing, girl? I like her. I ran into her at a club one time. You know, after years of all the jokes and stuff like that, I was like, oh boy, how's this going to be? But you know, liquor smooths everything out. Hey. Yup. You know the deal. Shout out to everybody at Today's Black Woman. I mean, it is, you know, I was talking to you guys yesterday and saying that it's a lot to pay for this magazine, $4.99. And but you know what? I found some pretty good stuff in this new issue with Tashina Arnold on the cover that I wanted to share with people. Like scary men. Yeah, well, you know, I was like, go ahead, Today's Black Woman. It's not $4.99 worth of reading, but I hear that. Scary men. Who are scary men? The permanent clinger. That's that needy man who you always have to give attention to and stuff. Then there's the parental seeker. He needs a parent, not a partner. And then there's the emotionally unavailable. You know, he's married, he's separated, or he's dating. He claims that he's almost out of past relationships, but for some reason, he is never available. So he's emotionally unavailable. And then the fourth kind of scary man from Today's Black Woman, the mentally ill. Well, that goes without say. Hello? If you meet a man and he's got a vial of Prozac on his night table. But see, I guess it's people like me who probably perpetuate that thing. Weak minds are for women, not for men. Mm-hmm. You know, it's okay for a woman to, you know, be a little loopy, a little depressed, maybe take a little Prozac or something like that. But when you meet a man who does it all of a sudden, it's like, and that's not the way it should be. Do you stereotype like that? Sometimes? Like, if there's anybody who's going to be doing the crying, it's going to be you, not him. Except for maybe once a year, he'll get a pass. That's not right. That is not right. The other kind of scary man is the violent man. Well, you know that type. Initially, he's really attentive and giving, and later he's blaming and shaming and harming and hitting, and then promising he'll never do it again. He'll go to church and go to counseling and doesn't follow through. Then the other kind of scary man is the hidden lifer. Listen how they explain this. He has other undisclosed women, children, diseases, criminal activity, addictions, and lives. His secret lives are only found out after you're placed at risk. And then the last kind of scary man is the emotional predator. He has the sixth sense for women who are needy, vulnerable, and wounded. He's a chameleon. He alienates himself from other people to align himself with your current needs. So he's all there for you. So those are the scary men. That's what I learned from Today's Black Women. Oh, I can't wait to get that Tana Hoy in there. I need answers. I need to know about that baby, Miss Honey. I need to know. Okay, Tana Hoy can't get here. So we need interns in the worst way. We have literally 0 interns here today. And it's really, really, like Dons and Divas is like the pimple that's about to pop, because it's also the end of a semester, you must understand. And then a lot of the girls, they're busy with their families. You know, they go home or, fan out. For instance, if a girl goes to NYU, she might be from Maryland. She's not in New York right now. So if you are in state or if you are out of state, one of my more unreliable interns, as a matter of fact, was from Columbia, South Carolina. What was her name again? She forgot about us, so I forgot about her.
Columbia, South Carolina.
What's her name?
Hallie.
Yup. Hallie was a college student from Columbia, South Carolina, and she has a sister who lives in the New York metro area. So she came up to intern on the show and everything. But every Friday, something would go on with Hallie's car. It would wind up in a ditch. It wouldn't start something. Her intern day, something would always pop off with Hallie. So shout out to you, Hallie. Anyway, but you know, an internship is what you make it. Now, you must be a radio or television. Oh, and by the way, we're looking for these interns to start next week. Oh, is this too soon for you all? Well,
you wanna make it happen?
Grind out. And I'm going to give you my fax number in a moment, and I expect some faxes to be coming over all day because starting Monday, we need some interns. Yes. We really need somebody to come in here, interview later on today, and start now. Truth be told. You must be in college. I prefer not having old lady interns. Like, I don't want to have a 27-year-old intern or something like that. Like, I prefer having the interns, you know, between that 18 and 23, you know, stage in life. Whether you have children or not, I'm not worrying about that. You know, I always say you don't grind as hard for me if you have to go home and grind for some kids. You know, but we've had like 3 interns in the past that have had children, and they've all grinded out, including Dominique from Brownsville. Represent. You know, managing to be a full-time student, grind out. She's got a son my son's age. And you know, she was just, you know, stellar. So, you know, I'm not going to make any judgments on that. You got to be a radio, television, communications, broadcast, journalism, music industry type major. You know, I don't want a microbiologist. There's nothing for you here. I don't know criminal justice. There's nothing for you here. I'm sorry. And we will review your transcript with a fine-tooth comb. We want to see what all's doing with your grades and all like that. We want to know that you're a student. And your internship will be from January to May. All right? January to May. And you'll be caught up in all the drama and mayhem of the radio show. Trev Hollywood has one request of you before you even get here, though. And that request is that you, stay in your lane and don't act like you have a sense of entitlement. A lot of the interns tend to walk around like prima donnas. I don't get that.
Because you ain't back there.
They do that?
We'll talk off the air.
No, let's talk on the air.
No, I don't.
Oh. Anyway, so we're looking for all new interns, and we need 4 a day times 5 days a week. So we need 20 interns. Damn. And we have none right now. We need 20 interns, and we need you to think about starting next Tuesday when we all come back to work. We need 4 a day. I mean, if you're a man, Miss Wendy prefers for you to be a flaming queen. Just because then there's no sexual tension with you and the other interns. You're not, you know, I don't have to check you on several different points of behind looking, breast looking, rubbing up against. You know what I mean? I just, you know, I prefer that. And not, you know, anyway. Oh, and one thing, be comfortable with who you are when you intern here because, you know, you're in the room, you get it like everybody else. If you're a little overweight and you don't want fun poked, then this might not be the place for you. You know, if you don't want us to talk about that, you know, that peg leg, you know, that prosthesis, you might not want to work here. We're sensitive also, but, you know, jokes. That's the nature of the show. When you become a part of the interns, you're a temporary part of the staff. You joke and you grind like the rest of us. 866-GET-WENDY. It's 866-GET-WENDY. Come have the best 3 months of your young life thus far. And intern for the Wendy Williams experience. Come one, come all. 866-GET-WENDY. 866-GET-WENDY. And come intern for the Miss Wendy experience show. Congratulations to Mary J. Blige. I know the sex has got to be incredible right about now. She and Ken Do are celebrating their 2nd anniversary. They're celebrating a stellar, well, why would you be celebrating my party? I'm still celebrating a stellar Dons and Divas extravaganza. And Mary is selling 727,000 copies of her new CD. Isn't that great? Yeah. In 1 week, the woman's almost platinum. Take that. And shout out to Jamie Foxx. The man did just over 500,000 in 1 week. The Biggie CD didn't do so bad either, 400 and something thousand copies. They do very well. No, I mean so bad. Biggie's celebrating too. Wow. Mary, that is just incredible. Just incredible. Congratulations, Mary. Congratulations, Ken Do. Congratulations, Superhead. Well, I only have 30 seconds left on the break. I can't talk about it now. I'll tell you what she's celebrating. And we all know how she celebrates. All right. You won't keep it where you got it. Hey, did you hear Anna Nicole Smith has a new ally in George Bush when she goes back to court to try to get the old dead man's money? George Bush. He wants to see the legal papers. He wants his legal team looking at the situation. He wants her to get her money. Maybe so he can get some of her. Who knows? Hey, keep it where you got it.
Wendy, man.
I am looking for a type of job in which I can teach females how to give good professionals. I'm very interested in that. I'm very good at it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
WBLS.com.
Sponsored by Kodak Picture Maker, the fastest, easiest, most intuitive way to get real Kodak pictures from your digital camera. Log on to WBLS.com for more details and turn this holiday season into photos that will last a lifetime. Plus, listen to yours truly, Mark Jordan, middays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for a chance to win $100 in the Kodak Picture Maker kiosk trivia question of the day. And if you answer correctly, you qualify for a WBLS Kodak Family Vacation Getaway.
WBLS.com.
Hello? Oh. All righty, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience through the holidays. Yeah, we're working. 727,000 copies. In the United States, the breakthrough. I'll be damned. Number 1, Jamie Foxx, Unpredictable. Number 2, 500 and something thousand copies. The Final Chapter, Biggie. Number 3, 400 and something thousand copies. Damn. 438,000 copies Diddy did. I mean, same difference. Congratulations, Miss Wallace. Yeah, everybody. So this hour of the show is sponsored by Lane Bryant. All right. Shout out to the BLS sales department. Now we're talking. Got Lane Bryant on board, sponsoring. Let's go to the telephone and talk to people. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Got a celebrity spotting.
Okay.
I mean, a very embarrassing one, too.
Uh-oh.
Last time at Blockbuster Video, that's where I work part-time here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
So a lady walks up to me asking about American Idol DVD, and I didn't look up. I'm like, we don't have any. I look up and it's Paula Abdul.
Wow.
She's in the Blockbuster Video, and I could see myself about to flip out.
Wow.
And she could see me about to flip out. So
yes.
She's like, calm down. I'm like, okay. I had never seen a celebrity before, really.
Right.
So she's walking around the store, and, just like normal. And everybody's just like, is that Paula? Yeah. But she bought the Us Weekly magazine. And then when she left, she was like, do you want a hug?
Oh.
Then she gave me a nice tight squeeze.
Oh.
It was nice.
Oh, that is nice.
But I kept thinking, God, I'm embarrassed myself. I'm like, Wendy was here. She was down so corny. Because I was just losing. I'm like trying to calm down, but I couldn't. It was like she was asking what my name was, and I forgot.
But you stayed calm. You didn't ask her for an autograph or anything.
No, I didn't ask for an autograph. I didn't ask for pictures.
That's cool.
That.
No, as far as I'm concerned, you were very cool. And
I want to get on the phone and call you. Like, damn, Wendy's not working right now. Damn it.
Well, do you want to know what I was just reading? Paula just got a new Bentley. She paid like $200,000 for it, and she's got these dogs that apparently aren't car trained. So she bought a Range Rover to drive the dogs around, and the Bentley is, for her when she's just a little extra Paula information for you.
I saw your pictures on alltheparties.com for the Don and Divas. You looked great.
Oh, thank you.
Just wanted to let you know you got a fan in Atlanta.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll talk to you another time. I love you.
All right, take care. Love you too. Bye-bye. Season's greetings to Lance and Todd. They're for Tada Brothers. I just got your fax. Thanks, guys. Hi, Elisa. Elisa says, Wendy, I called you last night during the bonus hour and asked you to have a Tourette's moment. I don't even have to have a Tourette's moment now. I can just tell you, Elisa. Brian McKnight. See, if you all just give me a chance to remove myself from a situation, then I'll just tell you straight up. Forget the Tourette's. Brian McKnight, okay? No, hi, sir. You're not waiting anymore. Hello, it's Wendy. Hi. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
How are you?
Oh, fine. Wendy, I have a question about your intern.
Yes.
The background. Oh, you got me on a local break in New York.
Yeah, right. No, he's following the show like that. Who are you, Mr. Radio?
Well, I'm from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Radio television production is my major.
Fabulous.
I go to school in New York. Ooh, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You go to school where here in New York? Where?
Yeah, Mercy College.
Okay.
That's where I graduated.
Do they have a reputable?
Yeah. I graduated from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated from their recording technology program.
And you Trev Hollywood, our chief of production, graduated from Mercy College.
Oh, for real? Yeah, you're from Yonkers, right?
So what do you need, an internship, kiddo?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Let me, first of all, you have my fax number. No, listen. You got my fax number. It's 866-GET-WENDY.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it's 866-WENDY-FAX.
Fax.
But you want to know what? Are you going to fax me today?
Yeah, I can fax you today.
Fax me a little cover letter and fax me your resume, and I want to know, about your schooling and your classes and your major and all that other kind of stuff. Make sure that there's a telephone number on the back of or somewhere on there.
Oh, okay, definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
And you'll be getting a telephone call.
All right, thank you.
We like you. Make sure you put in your cover letter that we already talked.
All right, definitely.
You know what got me? Thank you, hon. Bye-bye.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
You know what got him the job so far? That he said, no, you got me during a New York local break. Like he follows the show. Yes. He's a real radionista. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm well. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Thank you. I'm collecting my faxes right now. People are already faxing in for Tana Hoy.
I have him or anything.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Could you give me the address like if you wanted to write Wendy Williams?
Well, yeah. It's 3 Park Avenue.
Say it again?
3 Park Avenue.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You said 3 Park Avenue?
Yeah, New York, New York.
3 Park Avenue, New York, New York. And the zip code?
10019.
10019. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, wait. What are you writing me? It's Wendy here. What are you writing about?
Hello?
Hey, yeah, what are you writing about?
Oh, like if he just wanted to write you a letter.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Well, I'll take it. Oh, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Dear Wendy, I have a question for your guest. Oh, this is another one for Tana. You guys remember Tana, apparently, because I'm getting mad faxes for Tana Hoy. Wendy, Happy New Year. A few weeks back, you had a black medical doctor on your show. They have a website for black medical doctors only. Can you please announce the name today? That's from Sony. Here's the thing. What doctor? What was it? My dermatologist, Dr. Janine Downey. She's a dermatologist in New Jersey, in Montclair. Or was it Dr. Ian Smith from Celebrity Fit Club? Who was this doctor? I don't know. But thank you for faxing. There's not enough information to go on. All right, you know what? Let's continue with the break. And we're here all day, everybody. We're here till 7. It's the Wendy Williams Experience right here, 107.5 WBLS.
It's about that time again. The Wendy Williams Experience is searching for new interns. Come join the Wendy Williams Experience. Fax a cover letter and resume to 866-WendyFans.
Broadcast, journalism, mass communication, radio, TV, and film, and music majors only.
All applicants must be over 18 years of age. Currently enrolled as a sophomore, junior, or senior in a college or university. Internship hours are 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Good luck and thanks for listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Oh yeah, and if you don't plan on grinding, you can put that where? Back there.
Yeah, I was just making my list of people that I want to ask Tana Hoy about. And we have to ask him about Natalie Holloway. That woman who was probably killed by those boys and eaten by sharks in Aruba, but we need confirmation, so we'll ask Tana. Her poor mom, they've been going crazy. And who killed John Benet Ramsey? Why is it that John Benet at this point would be 15 years old? Remember, she was killed on Christmas. They found her. Those many years ago. Love and happiness. Hey. That is like one of my favorite songs of all. It is so ghetto. Love and happiness. Oh, crap. This is when you dance with your old Uncle Junebug at the barbecue. He knows every word. And you close your eyes and try to shut out that you're dancing with him. Yeah. Grab you some Skrilla. Hey. That's what you get it on. Yeah, break it down. Oh, Superhead and Bill Maher looking for rings at Tiffany. Let it go. No, keep it going. Come on, that was giving me inspiration. Well, that's what they were doing. They were looking at rings at Tiffany. People are hoping that this was a publicity stunt, kind of like Fantasia Can't Read. But that's what the word is. They were looking at rings at Tiffany. I don't believe it. I don't believe he truly wants her. Not like that. Wow. Hey. All right. Yeah. What else did I want to talk with you guys about today? I came in here with so many goals, and then I ate this chicken Caesar salad wrap, and the roof of my mouth is all cut up. Why did they put so many croutons in the sandwich that it was like eating a bread wrap? There were so many croutons, and my mouth is all cut up. I feel like going home. All right, hold on. I got all my notes. Got all my notes for today. Advice hour is coming up next hour. Oh, guess what I saw on TV last night? I saw like a 4-minute preview of the Flavor Flav show on VH1. I have to tell you something. The most pathetic broads you ever want to see chasing after Flav. If you're wondering what kind of women would participate in a show like this, goal-oriented opportunists. But the good thing is that there's a lie detector on the show, and the test is administered by a professional and overseen by Brigitte Nielsen. And right when they cut off the little sample show that they gave last night on VH1, the girl failed the lie detector. She wasn't there for Flav. She was obviously there for other things, like most people would be Flav. Oh, it was just disgusting seeing him kiss, and just shout out to Flav's kids out on Long Island. Sorry to hear about what's happening again. But I gotta watch this show. I'll be there every week. Another show that I gotta watch. Have you seen the commercials for my Jennifer Lopez and my Vanessa Williams' new show, South Beach? I claim them both, and I continue to claim them. The girls are gonna have a smoking show. Mid-season replacement, January 11th it starts. Unfortunately, it's Wednesday nights. I'll never be able to watch it. But it comes on at 8 o'clock. And I do the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. The jokes start at 9 o'clock. Maybe I could see the first half hour in the Pink Office and then go over to the Comedy Club after that. But what a great show that's going to be. And for those of you who still watch the hit 24 on Fox, well, Laurie Metcalf is going to be joining the staff. You know, she played Roseanne's sister on the show. Roseanne's, how you doing, Sister Jackie? She was so good at that, too. I used to love that show, Roseanne. It was on TV. The Connor family. So, Kelly Rowland is busy recruiting people to collaborate with her for her second CD. She's already signed up Solange and the songwriter Sean Garrett. And Kelly is saying, this is a very personal album for me. It has been one of the best experiences of my life. It took like the past 2 years to do it, getting through different relationships, loving and growing as a woman. It's a soul-searching record. It's really beautiful. Great. I can't wait to hear it. All right. Do you remotely care that Omarosa was looking extremely cozy with Jose Canseco? Okay. That's what they say. I don't believe that. Remember the guy who stole Will Smith's identity? Well, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison yesterday. 45-year-old. His name is Carlos Lomax. And he's a dumb lummox. He was convicted of, opening the charge cards and charged over $33,000 worth of stuff with 14 different accounts out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he used Will's legal name, which is Willard C. Smith. And He was already on probation from stealing the identity of Steve Smith from the Atlanta Hawks and running up an $80,000 fraudulent American Express card. So he was ordered to pay restitution, and he's in jail now for 2 years. Good. I mean, do you get to see the ball drop from all vantage points on every single show that's on for New Year's Eve? Do you get to see that from every... I'm going where Jeezy's going to be. Because I want to see how he meshes with that whole New Year's Eve vibe. And I know his chick, Keisha Cole's going to be over in Brooklyn at Rain Lounge, which for those of you interested in going, that's it's right near the BQE, right near the Brooklyn Navy Yard, Club Rain. And then Jeezy is going to be in New York for one of those celebrations.
MTV.
Is it MTV? Oh, that's the one I was riding with anyway. I couldn't see him paired up with Dick Clark. You know what? I have a list of why hip-hop was great for the year. Somebody did this for me. I looked over, I said, this is pretty good. They put Jeezy and the Snowman trend on the list. They said young Jeezy may have been one of rap's hottest newcomers, but that's not enough to explain how his menacing snowman logo popped up on bootleg T-shirts across the country. Not to mention a full page in the New York Times. Yeah, he hit with that. Then they cite Kanye West doing the George Bush doesn't care about black people. And they also cite Jay-Z as president of Def Jam Records. These are reasons why hip-hop ruled in 2005. And whose flat top ruled in 89? That would be Big Daddy Kane's. Didn't one phrase sound like the other? Whose flat top ruled in 89? Reasons why hip-hop ruled in 2005? Similar? No? All right, look, I'm going to finish this. And Tana Hoy's coming next hour. So fax in questions for our psychic medium.
Wendy, man. George Bush doesn't care about black people. And you know, George Bush doesn't care about Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
WBLS. 107.5 WBLS, New York.
Hey, this is Jenna Jameson, and I'm the #1 porn star in the world. A toe is a toe.
This is Lil' Kim, Big Mama Queen B.
Hey, it's Corinne Steffens.
Oh, what's up? This is Heather Hunter, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. It's time to get nasty.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Where anything goes.
Wow.
Hey, what's up? This is Sierra.
What's up, y'all? This is Tweet. This is A-Marie. You're checking out my girl, Wendy Williams, right here on the Wendy Williams Experience.
What's up? This is Brenda K-Star. How you doing? How you doing? Y'all like a question? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? This is Brenda K-Star. How you doing? I don't understand. Say it again.
How you doing?
Huh?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? I don't know how to do that. Say it again. How you doing? How you doing? It's like a question? Yeah, like a question. Okay. What's up? This is Brenda K-Star. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, everybody, it is Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience, and our psychic medium, Tana Hoy. I made a mistake the last break. I said he was coming in this hour, but he'll actually be in for the Hour of Truth, where hopefully we'll get to the bottom of Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z and Free, huh? And Mother Nature, and what Mother Nature has in store for us for 2006. And Foxy Brown in the hearing, will she get it back? Yeah, well... and Sanaa Lathan and that baby, allegedly. And a bunch of other stuff. And plus, I've gotten a ton of you guys' faxes, and we'll be taking phone calls next hour, too. Tana Hoy is here. He is going to be here next hour. He's a psychic medium, and he is great. He's been on the show a few times already, and every time he comes, he's always a big hit. In the meantime, before we get into Wendy's Medical Minute, I just wanted to remind you again that we're looking for interns to join the Wendy Williams Experience team. If you're ready to grind, if you are between the ages of 18 and 23 years old and you are presently in college or university, and you're a radio, television major, communications major, broadcast journalism, music, entertainment industry major, any of the majors that somehow you can benefit from an internship here, not criminal justice, not biology. No. I know it's fun to be up here and all like that, but go intern at the hospital and the courthouse. The reason that I feel that way about interns is just because, when I was a communications major, there was like nothing for us to do. I had to go out and get my own internship, and I went to a school with Co-op, Northeastern University, where they're supposed to be getting you stuff. So, I'm very protective of our internship program here, and we need the grinders between January and May. One full semester. You will have the best time of your life, and you can fax all day today and tomorrow and next week. 866-GET-WENDY. We might ask you to juggle. Sure. Now it's time for Wendy's Medical Minute. The fatter the booty, the longer the needle. That's what they're saying. Fat booties are causing many drug injections to miss the mark, requiring longer needles to reach the butt muscle. Researchers just released that information Monday. But that makes so much sense. I would always think they would use a longer needle if there was more meat on the booty because you got to get through to the muscle. They say the standard size needle is failing to reach the buttocks muscle of 23 out of 25 women whose behinds were examined for an intramuscle injection of a drug. 23 women just weren't making it. They also said 2/3 of the 50 patients in the study did not receive the full dosage of the drug, which was intended to be lodged in the fatty tissue of the buttocks. I don't get that part because the fatty tissue is immediate. The muscle's deep, but anyway, just to let you know, make sure that your doctor is using a long enough needle if you got a fat booty and you're going to re-up on your depot or whatever it is that you take needle for, because you might wind up with a baby after all. Also, one more thing in Wendy's Medical Minute. Ladies, do you know that we're more likely to have a boy if we're pregnant if it's taken us a long time to get pregnant? You're more likely to have a boy. That's what they say. That's the conclusion of a Dutch research team that studied more than 5,000 women who gave birth to single babies over a 2-year period. What they found is that the mothers who took longer than a year to conceive had a 58% chance of giving birth to a boy, while women who got pregnant quicker had a 51% chance of having a boy. I said that like I was going to say a girl. No. In other words, the longer it takes, they're saying through this research, the more of your chance of having a boy. All righty. So that's Wendy's Medical Minute. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to read a fax, then we're going to go to the phone, okay? This one's from Team Player. Dear Wendy, how you doing? So I've been debating with myself about asking you for help, but here it goes. Last summer, at a restaurant in New Jersey, my husband and I were trying to park when we got into one of those 2 cars, 1 space arguments with another party who was trying to park also. My husband's a detective, so he flashed his badge, but it meant absolutely nothing to the other party. My husband got out of the car, stood in front of the party, flashed the badge. He got into a shouting match with the man that was about the same size as my husband. My husband stopped a police car, showed his badge, and had the other party removed from the area. Wow, this is all very extreme already. My heart is pounding to find out what the bottom of this fax is going to say. Anyway, we went to eat and the party left. Wendy, little did we know that the guy had a cousin who's a federal investigator who put pressure on the Internal Affairs Department to have my husband brought up on charges for unlawfully using his authority. Wendy, it got so ugly that my husband was suspended without pay. Now, he is a good provider and a good father, but he sometimes lets his position go to his head. That's one of the things that a lot of you cops do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the court hearing, I apologized to the guy and asked him to drop the charges because it was putting us in the poorhouse, and he said no. So I said, what could I do to change your mind? Girl, why did I say that? I went to this place, which he calls the Boom Boom Room, and busted it before. Sorry for the language, but that was the first thing that That was the first time I had a multiple orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, he bust my ass. What? He had sex with you? And she said he had a multiple. She had a multiple orgasm. Okay, hold on. Here's the rest of the facts.
Wow.
He wasn't bigger than my husband, but he knew how to give me a professional. Oh gosh, over and over again. Then he threw me over and put 2 pillows underneath me and slayed me well from behind. I can't read this. When we were done, I could barely walk, Wendy. I was leaking all the way home, thinking about that man. About a week later, 2 months before the final court date, I had to see him again. This time, he had his roommate / best friend there, who helped give me my first threesome. And those 2 men... Look, I can't talk about this. Where are we going with this? Wendy, I'm from Jersey, and I'm not going to blow my cocksmith up, but I love Harlem men. Let me say, he kept his word and dropped the charges. My husband is back working with pay, and we're okay, but sexually, my husband doesn't do it for me anymore. I yearn for my Harlem. Damn. He turned me into a super freak, so on and so forth, yada, yada, yada. Let me get to the bottom of this. Help me, Wendy. What do I do? If you want your marriage, you'd leave him alone. He knows too much about the situation. I mean, you know, he's been in. He knows where your husband works. He knows what your husband looks like. He knows your car very well. He knows too much about you. I mean, if you're going to get with a jump off, they're not supposed to be, you know, all up in the... I mean, he's practically extended family. What do I really think you should do? I think that if your husband's not doing it for you anymore, and your husband's larger than this guy, so it's not a size thing, then you need to teach your husband a few tricks. And you should work on your marriage. Because there's a lot floating around out there, you know, in the atmosphere. I mean, this man has a roommate. They gave you a threesome. You ever wonder whether those 2 are gay when you leave?
Ow.
You ever wonder how many women they've done this to? I mean, he asked you, what could you do to drop the charges? Where did he see it in your eyes that you were like, what could I do, Daddy? Where did he see it in how did you present yourself to him? Wow. Anyway, I would leave this guy alone and work on my marriage. That's what you're asking me. So there you go. Might not be the answer that you wanted. Sorry for that. Let's go to line number 6. Helen is on the phone. She's 51. She needs advice regarding her daughter. Hey, Helen.
Is it advice hour?
Yeah, Helen. What's going on?
Yeah.
This is Wendy.
I'm speaking for my best friend. Okay, this is what happened.
Okay.
He has a girlfriend, but little does his girlfriend know that he's also going out with his girlfriend's best friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn your radio all the way down, Helen.
Yeah. Okay. So the 2 girls they now know that I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're a mess over there.
Okay. They have beef. They're beefing out, and my friend doesn't know which girl to go out with. And
are you 51?
51?
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 12.
I was going to say, because this conversation sounds so juvenile, I can't decide whether this is a man or woman. That explains it. It's talking to a boy.
Ow.
I got a girlfriend, sorry.
Oh.
Her name's Dominique.
Oh, wait,
what's up,
turn your... What? What's up, who?
I said, what's up, baby? She probably listening.
Go turn your radio down, I'll wait. Exactly.
Yeah, she listening.
Yeah, what should I call you? What's your name? Can you please...
My name is Noel.
Noel, I'm going to have to hang up on you if you can't turn your radio down. Turn your radio down, Noel.
Okay. Yeah, I turned it down.
Down, Noel.
Okay.
That's 12 for you. Playing on the phone. I wanted to ask him if he's a virgin. Forget his friend and the girl and going out. You know, what's up with those two, Dominique and Noel? All right, let's go to line number 3. She's 40. She has a 21-year-old son who's incarcerated, and he's been sending her sexually explicit mail. Now, hold on. Hello? Line number 3?
Hello.
Is this you?
Yes, me.
Okay, so you're 40 and your son is 21?
Yeah.
And your son has been sending you sexually explicit mail from behind bars?
Girl. Yes. I'm sitting here shaking while I'm talking to you.
Okay, what kind of mail?
I mean, he draws and he's sending pictures of couples in intimate acts, and said that he thinks that I would become a much more loving person if him and I would sleep together. And I was like, oh my God. Exactly. What the hell? This is my baby. I gave birth to him. I can't believe this. Like, what the hell is going on in there? I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just cut him off or call it prison or just throw it away or send his letters back or what.
Okay, so what's your son in jail for?
Assault.
How long has he been there?
Not long, since like the spring of this year.
And how long is he going to be in?
They said they gave him a sentence of 4 years. But he just got in there. It's not like, he's been in there.
Have you ever thought that your son is mentally ill?
Well, yeah, you hit it on the money because somebody had suggested that he was bipolar a while back, and they was giving him medication and all that stuff. But Wendy, he said, you know what? He sends letters to me addressed to other people, like he wants me to mail out letters to him, but these letters are perfectly sane.
That doesn't fall far from the tree. I would show them to the people in prison. Do they give mental health rehabilitation in prison?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, he just got there.
Your son is mentally ill.
I don't know. He must be.
All right. Well, you got 4 years to figure out what you're going to do before he comes out and attacks you.
He's not. I'm moving. I'm moving.
Where are you moving?
I really don't know yet, but I'm not staying here.
So you're not going to be part of his life when he comes out?
Well, I don't know that.
Is he your only child? Is he your only child?
My last son, my only son.
How many other children do you have?
One more.
How old is she?
It's my baby girl. She's 5. And I'm afraid, to even have her around him. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. You need to make sure that he gets the proper mental health. And then when he gets out, make sure that he's properly taken care of it also.
I mean, that's just my, should I talk to him? Should I respond to him? Or should I just contact the prison people?
Have you ever gone to see him since he's been in?
No, because he was been moving around. He was in Rikers, then he was moved upstate, but he just got upstate. So I wanted him to find where they was gonna put him permanently before going to visit him. Yeah. And he just got there.
Well, why don't you make an emergency visit to see him, and have a conversation with him?
I'm so scared though. Okay. All right, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. It's I don't know what he's gonna. I'm so scared.
Well, he's not gonna do anything because he's not going to be. I mean, I've never visited a prison like that, but I see on TV the guards are always around.
Right, they are.
Right, so you don't have to be scared at him physically attacking you when you go. No, I mean, you might have to be prepared for whatever he says to you mentally.
Right. That's what I'm scared of. What he's gonna say. Because this is, this is my baby. I can't even imagine, going through this with him. I've known him for all his life, and here he comes, flipping out.
Yeah, well, that's your son.
I know.
Yeah, I would go visit him.
Okay.
And then follow up with some mental health checks.
Should I tell him that I'm coming, or should I just show up?
Tell him you're coming. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell him you're coming.
Okay.
Yeah. And then keep your word.
All right. You're my girl in my head, Wendy. You know that, right?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. All right, everybody. We're going to go into the break. When we come back, we'll have more phone calls, more faxes, more advice hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
Ex-boyfriend, he wants to fight me.
How old is everybody?
I'm 43. She's 38. And he's 40.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Okay, here's the scenario. It's 2 a.m. and you have to find a pharmacy to fill an emergency prescription. Walgreens has more 24-hour stores than anyone. And you'll be glad to know that Walgreens fills more prescriptions in the middle of the night than anyone. All Walgreens are connected, so your prescription records are on file, no matter which Walgreens you visit. If your Walgreens isn't open 24 hours, chances are there's one right down the road that is. So, every Walgreens is your Walgreens. It's one more reason Walgreens is the pharmacy America trusts.
It has been an incredible year. As we close out the year, 107.5 WBLS would like to thank you, our audience, our community, for the support that you've given us in serving our community over the past year. Join us as we reflect on 2005, uplifting, enriching, educating, and supporting our community with Project Wave AIDS testing, the PBS Channel 13 GED TV 411 home study program, our Roll to the Polls voter registration drive, Breastfeeding Awareness Day, It's My Park Day, our Principal for a Day, Sunday Classics Live from Goldwater Memorial Hospital, the McDonald's Gospel Fest, the Who's the Boss Women's Seminars with Women in the Black, our summer reading program with the New York City Board of Education, and the 40 and Fabulous Awards for Women of Color. And get ready for 2006 as we celebrate 35 years of connecting with our community. Always have and always will be the voice of the Black community. 107.5 WBLS.
Did he just say that this radio station is 35 years old? Oh my gosh. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Exactly. Legendary. WBLS 107.5. World's best looking sound in a class by itself. The color of the day is... That was when Ken Webb used to do the morning show. Remember? He did color of the day. It's 27 minutes after 3 o'clock on the Wendy Williams Experience. It's still advice hour. Is Brenda still on line number one? Because her fiance accused her of being with another woman at the same time his dad was on life support. Brenda?
Yes.
Wow. So your fiance has accused you of having a lesbian affair.
No.
Okay.
No. He was accused of being with another woman.
Oh, he was accused by you?
No, someone that I know said they saw him out with another female.
While he lied to you and said his father was on life support?
No, his father was on life support.
Okay.
The day that his father went on life support, I found out this information, so I called him and asked him while he was at the hospital.
Uh-huh.
And I told him that, I knew it was wrong, bad timing. I didn't know that his father was on life support. I just knew he was at the hospital.
Right.
And his father passed away. And since then, it's like our relationship has been going up and down. And I don't know if I should attribute that to him mourning the loss of his father or...
Both. Both. The accusation, which might or might not be true.
Right.
As well as him mourning the loss of his father.
Right.
Do you have children with him?
No.
I'm not a psychiatrist, but maybe he feels a need to spread his seed, to procreate, to enjoy life while he can, to not lock himself down to one woman, all this stuff. He watched his father die. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you have a question for me, or you just wanted to tell the story?
I just wanted to know, do you think that things will mend or...
Not if you don't work at it.
Okay.
You got to work at two things. The first thing is, well, I guess they're both equally as important. His mental state regarding the loss of his father.
Right.
That needs to be one conversation, and you really need to ascertain exactly where he is mentally speaking.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing is the affair. and don't let up on the affair. I mean, because it'll be very easy for him to say, not at this time. Why you put me through this? I just lost my father, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
But for all you know, he could have been having this affair all along.
Right.
How long have you been engaged?
2 years.
So you're never getting married, are you? I mean, you're 32, you've been engaged for 2 years. What's the holdup, Ma?
Well, it's been a lot of different things.
Okay.
I had surgery on my eyes, and we were trying to wait for me to...
be able to see?
Am I able to see?
Yeah. Are you? Can you see?
A little bit.
Wow. Oh, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
So you're not working?
No.
So his income is going to have to take care of you and the future children.
Well, I have income, but I'm just not working.
What kind of income is that? Disability?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not much, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Disability is just a little something for you to be able to survive and get the necessities, food and a bottle of water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about getting married and having kids and stuff, people always, think larger than that, like purchasing a house, being able to vacation once a year, having a couple of kids, maybe being able to afford private school, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a mess over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you still want to get married?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You want somebody to set up a blind path in the house. You want somebody to take care of you.
Well, no, I've always been independent, so...
Okay. What happened with your eyes, by the way, Bren?
I had a detached retina.
Oh, sorry to hear that. So what's the prognosis on whether you'll be able to see to drive and like that again?
Well, they're not hopeful as far as me regaining full vision, but it's getting better.
He might be with you because he feels sorry for you, Bren. I'll be honest with you. And you might be with him because you can't see, Brenda. He's familiar. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This whole engagement might be wrong, in which case you don't have to deal with the infidelity because with or without the extra chick, there's problems in your relationship.
Right.
And he's lost his father and he could be having an affair. You got work to do for the new year. Yeah. I wish you well, Brenda.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, before even approaching him on the cheating thing, you got to decide whether you want to be with somebody because that lets you know how much grease and bass you can put in your voice. You know what I mean? Because when you no longer care, it gets even greasier and bassier. You can really tell somebody exactly what you think of them. And then you leave. Let's go to Nona on line number 3. Her boss gave someone else a promotion over her. Nona?
Hi.
How many people were reasonably up for this promotion?
1.
And that's you?
Yes.
And the other person got it?
Basically, he was a new hire, and she basically gave him the job right off the bat as soon as he came in.
No. And how do you know that he wasn't more qualified than you?
Because she asked him, does he know how to do these things? And he said no. And she said, well, I'll train you. And then she looked at me and said, well, you can train him.
Wow. So, what? Is this a career or is this a job?
This is my career. This is what I went to school for.
Yeah.
And, I learned everything within maybe 3 weeks. I've been doing everything. Everyone quit on us. And it's just been me and her. We both been doing it. And I learned everything just as fast. Been doing it. Been coming in early, leaving late, doing everything that anyone would want an employee to do. And they hired someone else, and she just said, well, you have to train him now.
A small office. It's just you, your boss, and now this third guy.
Yep.
So, what are you going to do? I mean, I'd leave.
Well, my question is, I wanted to go to our director, and I wanted our district manager, and I wanted to, know what should I tell him. I don't want to come out and, use petty things like, oh, well, she downgraded me, she talked down to me, she told me I was incapable of doing my job, but yet she wants me to train another person. I just want to know, how should I approach him about it? Should I, should I go down to the petty things?
Did your boss, in your best estimation, did your boss think that you were really qualified for this promotion?
She's saying, no, I'm not, because she said that how I didn't finish my job completely. But then I said to her, did you give me a complete job to finish? All you gave me was half of a job. I did the half as well as I could do. You never gave me the other half, so what did I not complete if I never got anything to complete?
So go over her head. And the question that you ask to her superiors, and maybe with her in the room, what makes me not qualified for that particular position? Why did you have to hire somebody from the outside to come in and do it? Why not me? This is what I worked for. And then
she told me I had too much ambition and I have a strong personality.
Oh, an ambitious Negro. One of them strong black woman personalities. Is this a white woman we're dealing with?
That's what she told me.
Is she a white woman?
No, she's Chinese.
Oh.
And she's from California, so she said, you know.
Oh. Well, you know, I'd go over her head.
That's what I told her I was going to go over her head, but I said I want you to know, because I even called like our human resource department, and they talked to me and they said don't do anything bad, just do whatever she asks you to do. But I don't want to just have a meeting with me and the district manager. I want all of us. I want to tell her.
Okay, we'll have them pull the meeting together. Get in contact with the district manager. And let her know that they're going to be getting in contact with her. You know, there's going to be a meeting pulled together. And what you want to know is why you weren't picked for this particular position. You'll feel me?
I feel you. And you know what's even funnier? She doesn't like males, but yet it's a male that she's given the position to. So I'm sitting there like...
Is he white?
Yes.
They'd rather deal with a white man than a strong black woman who's too ambitious. In a lot of cases. Sorry, white people listening, but this is real in the black field. All right, thanks for calling, Nona. I wish you well.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to line number 4. Huh? Oh, gosh, we have to finish. Hey, Shanae, hold on. I should have one night stand and she needs help. On line number 4 from Philly. And also, hold on, Georgia, on line number 2. Her husband just came back from Iraq and walked out on the whole damn family. And Vladimir, you hold on also on line number 7. His ex-girlfriend and new girlfriend are friends, and now the ex is trying to get back with him. All right, so we got our calls all lined up. Everybody keep it where you got it. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. And this is Advice Hour on 107.5 WBLS. Thank you.
Time is running out on 2005, but the savings aren't, as Major World holds its last bash of the year. Right now at Major World of Long Island City, get huge end-of-year discounts on every car in our huge lot. At Major World's last bash, for a limited time, we're giving away gas cards worth $1,000 when you buy one of our select quality pre-owned vehicles. We've got thousands of pre-owned cars in stock, all priced to save you up to 50% off original MSRP and up to $5,000 off NADA book value. Plus at Major, 1% is all you pay to drive it away. Or choose monthly payments as low as $89. And at Major World, if you've got problems with credit, don't sweat it.
Down payments may vary based on severity of credit history.
Right now, all the major auto dealerships on Northern Boulevard are holding their last bash. So save big at Major Dodge, Major Chrysler, Major Chevy, Major Jeep, and Major Kia. But for pre-owned cars and a $1,000 gas card on select vehicles, come to Major World, 4340 Northern Boulevard, Long Island City, Queens. Call 1-800-MAJOR-AUTO. It's about that time again. The Wendy Williams Experience is searching for new interns. Come join the Wendy Williams Experience. Fax a cover letter and resume to 866-WendyFans.
Broadcast, journalism, mass communication, radio, TV, and film, and music majors only.
All applicants must be over 18 years of age, currently enrolled as a sophomore, junior, or senior in a college or university. Internship hours are 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Good luck and thanks for listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Oh yeah, and if you don't plan on grinding, you can put that where? Back there.
You all cannot believe that Jermaine Jackson is running around Hollywood telling people that he got a $7 million deal for 13 episodes of this Jackson reality show. They're running with the ball on this, you all. We'll talk about it. We just can't do too much talking about it next hour because Tana Hoy's coming in. And as long as he's going to be here, I'm going to ask about this Jackson reality show and Michael and Jermaine. And I want to know about Jermaine Dupri and Janet. Will they be getting married? Does she have a child named Renee? Will she lose the weight or is it already lost? It's time for the Wendy Williams Experience People Poll question. This is where I get a chance to find out more about you guys because you listen every day. I love you for that. Yesterday's question was, did you regift any of your Christmas presents? 36% of you all said yes, and 64% of you said no. Today's People Poll question, would you break up with your significant other during the holidays? Would you? Would you do that? Well, yes, indeed. So you can go to the website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. You just answer yes or no. Would you break up? Are you that cruel? Would you break up with a significant other, if need be, during the holidays? Okay. Let's go to line number 2. Line number 2. Well, her husband just came back from Iraq and has walked out on the family. She's 35 years old. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. So how long was what was his tour of duty?
A year.
And how many children do you guys have?
2.
And how long have you been married?
9 years.
And you're 35 and your husband is?
36.
Okay. So he comes back. Hi, honey, I'm home.
No, okay. He was deployed for 15 months, and then we got back to the States, and then 4 months later, they deployed him again for another year. And we have a child together. We have 2 children. Well, one is not his. And not only that, Wendy, this is going to trip you up. I'm also taking care of his nephew. And he just came in and said to me, I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
And he said, when he was there, he had headaches for a total twice. And then now that he's back, he has a headache every day.
Okay.
He doesn't want to. That's what he's telling me.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, okay, there's pressure. He came back, and this is a whole different ball of wax for him.
Right.
But then he tells his sister something totally different. For instance, he told her that, I don't let him do what he wants to do.
What does he want to do?
Okay, Wendy, he wanted to buy a piece of land in Florida. And I did my research because I'm thinking, okay, a $2,000 for 5 acres of land.
Okay, that's one of those Eric Estrada infomercial deals.
Exactly. So I said to him, you're kidding. It's a piece of swampland.
Right.
So he's upset at me for that and the fact that I read too much. I said, well, I'm a stay-at-home mom. You're always gone. I have to educate myself in order to educate my children. So I'm thinking, Wendy, I'm sorry, Wendy, coward get a life? Because You didn't even give the answer I'd give, which would be then get the F out. Like, I would not want to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with me. Exactly.
And it's not even like this is an overnight decision. He's been away from you for 15 months.
Yeah.
I've never been to war, but I could imagine war would really make you think about how you want to live your life if you survive it.
Exactly.
He has had 15 months to think about this.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even want to be with him, and I'd kick his nephew to the curb, by the way.
Wendy.
I'm sorry. Wendy. This is like Halle Berry. Thank God she didn't adopt that man's child.
Wendy.
She'd be paying child support on that.
But you know what's crazy? He talks to his sister and tells his sister, she's
what does the matter with
mom.
his sister? Why can't his sister take care of her own damn kid?
Because she has to worry about her nails and her hair.
Listen. Don't talk to any of them, okay?
Okay.
Your relationship with the sister is done.
Yes.
The only member of this family that you need to speak with is him, and that's because he needs to pay child support on the child you already have. Thank God you're a reader. Read up on something, get yourself a job, and start taking care of your family. He doesn't want you. You don't want him.
No, I don't. Wendy.
Let him buy that swampland after you all get a divorce. Let him take care of his own nephew. Let him do whatever he wants. He doesn't want you. You don't want him. That's it.
But guess what, Wendy?
What?
Everyone is saying to me, well, he just got back. And
everyone is not. Oh,
exactly.
Everyone is not in your position.
Exactly, Wendy.
They know you all as a couple, so therefore they can be compassionate. I don't know either one of you all, so I can tell you the way I feel.
And I know that's why I'm calling you, because I feel the same exact way. He can go straight to hell, because even if he doesn't want me, what about his child?
Hello.
He has not, since he's been back, he got back in November, and he's only seen his child a total of 5 times.
Listen.
So he could go straight to hell.
Where's he been staying? I mean, you all are still married.
Okay, I live on the base, and he got an apartment off the base.
Well, get ready to flip places. Now, you live off base, and let him live on base.
Well, you see, he can't live on base, because guess what? When the fact that he's married, the military gives him money for us to stay on base. So once, if I move, that money belongs to me because he thinks, yes, I read a lot of books, but he doesn't also know that I'm doing my research. And the military also tell these guys about the 10-year marriage thing. You know, that you can get half, the wives have to get half your pension and half this.
What?
And guess what? The state that we're from, they have a law. You have to be separated for a year and 1 day. He doesn't know that. You have to be separated for a year and 1 day, and that will kick in our 10-year anniversary. So he could get lost because I will get half.
Yeah, you're plotting and planning. Good girl. So happy New Year.
Thank you so much, Wendy, and same to you. Listen, what station are you on in North Carolina?
I'm not on in North Carolina.
Well, we need you, girl.
Well, I thank you for listening. Maybe one day.
Okay.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
That is too bad. We don't have time to talk to Vladimir. He's on, Vladimir hung up. Shanae is on line number 4. Shanae had a one-night stand. She needs our help. She's 18, so I can probably take care of this real quick. Hello, Shanae?
Yeah.
What are you worried about?
Okay, actually, it wasn't a one-night stand.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I had knew him for, we were talking for like 2 days before anything happened. So I had went over there, and the thing was that he had brought up the conversation about having orgasms. So I had said that I never had one. So he said, I put $1,300 on it that I can make you have an orgasm. So the thing is that when we went to his house, I really didn't want to do anything. So he had started kissing on me and things. So then we finally had did something. So after that, he asked me did I want to stay there or did I want to go home. So he dropped me off at home because I wanted to go home. So I had called him that night because he said call him. So after I had called him, he said call me back in an hour, I'm busy. So the bottom line is after that, every time I call, he just said I'm busy, call me back, I'm going to call you back. And I had called him today, and well, afterwards, after we had did something, I called him about 3 days straight. And every time I called, he said, I'll call you back in a half an hour. Can you call me back in half an hour?
I just can't take it.
Wow.
I remember talking like that when I was 18. I mean, not just like that, but, I remember it. What about me says that I have the patience to listen to that? Is it that I ride a scooter around in the halls here at the radio station? Oh, I'm going to get on my scooter and go talk to Tana Hoy. We'll be back.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegel. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Here's what's happening from 107.5 WBLS, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Join WBLS.
Hold on, let me just clean up. Is that you're the only one here? Who's walking Tana Hoy around? Okay. Well, we're on the break. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I got to ask Tana Hoy what the future of The Source magazine is. This is really, really ugly in the newspaper today. Nice picture of Benzino and Little Kim, though. But it says that 50 staffers did not receive new paychecks cut that were supposed to be in time for Christmas. Oh. So they went through the holidays without pay. And Benzino, they say, is in Miami, and Dave Mays is somewhere here in New York. Has The Source moved into its new digs? Were there ever any new digs? I know it says in the newspaper they had $156,000 in back rent from the old place. I always feel so sensitive when I talk about oh, never mind, Tana Hoy's here. Source magazine, but hi, Tana. Oh, wow. Whatever you just whispered in my
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
ear. Oh, no, you didn't interrupt me.
Okay.
Listen, there's a magazine. Thank you, Tana. There's a magazine known as the Hip Hop Bible. It is to hip hop, I guess what Rolling Stone is to, and it's called The Source magazine. They've been going through a lot. What do you need to know about The Source?
Well, what did you want to know about them?
Is The Source going to survive 2006?
There's going to be some up and downs. I'm hearing what you're telling me that they may. It reminds me of this thing I saw on Radio 1 on HBO where these investors kind of came in and saved them.
Okay.
My guides are telling me there's going to be some talks with investors, but there's going to be some rough times. People working there right now. I heard something out in the hall about not receiving paychecks.
Right.
It's going to be a little while, I think, before people are starting to get paid. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. 3 months, we're going to know for sure if it survives. It's very shaky. They're hanging on a thread.
Oh.
So all you people working there that haven't gotten your paychecks, you might, depending on your financial situation, you might look elsewhere.
Tana Hoy, everybody. This is his third time on the show. I don't want to waste a moment
you don't.
crowing about you. I just want to get to our listeners, but he is a psychic medium.
Yes, ma'am.
And you do private talks with people
I do.
at...
A private consultation.
Wait, just tell me now.
They can go to my website, Tanahoy, TANAHOY.com, or they can call my office at 614-444-6334.
Now, if you missed that telephone number, oh well, we'll get back to it. In the meantime, let's go to line number 2. Tanya in New York. Hi, Tanya. Go ahead and give... Tana, what do you need from people? I always
Nothing.
ask.
I just need their question there. So I like a specific question. Sometimes people say, well, what's in my love life? And because we're on radio, we don't have a lot of time. We could cover many areas.
Yes.
So just ask me very specifically what they want to know.
Okay.
That's the best way.
He doesn't need to know your birthday. Tanya, go.
Okay, I need to know what's going to happen with my marriage because it's been really rocky, and this Christmas it was horrible.
Yeah, I'm going to... This is more on his part than your part, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
He's cheating on you. I'm going to be straight out with you. He's been having an affair with somebody, and have you been sensing this, though, and just not wanted to face it?
I haven't been sensing that, but...
Well, there is something going on that's been sexual with somebody else. Oh. It's either strip clubs, it's prostitutes, it's something. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
No, it's physical contact, though?
Yes.
Yeah, sex.
Yes, there is.
Thanks, Tanya.
I'm sorry.
Let's go to line number 3.
you.
Andrea's there. Andrea, be specific with Tana.
Hi, I wanted to know about my relationship because it's been up and down.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to know? If it's not going to work out? I can tell you right now that this isn't going to... I hate to feel the bearer of bad news, Wendy.
You are.
But this thing, it's just not going to work.
Okay.
I'm very sorry. Find somebody that's going to love you the way you want to be loved. Mm-hmm. Because you've been putting up with this crap for a long time.
Yep.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to line number 4. Everybody, you can continue to call 866-GET-WENDY. Tana is good. Tana consults celebrities for which I don't even know their names. I don't even want to...
You're my biggest celebrity.
He doesn't give that kind of information, but... Many celebrities call Tana in right before they're about to do deals and things like that. I mean, he is very renowned. Jason, you need to be more specific with your question to Tana, not just what does, the year hold for you.
Okay, cool. I just, like, my finances wise and, like, different business endeavors that I'm trying to go on, like, I don't know, is this year looking good for me? Because it's been rough.
Look out for a guy with a J name. Do you know someone with the J right now that's approaching you about a project or you're doing some business with?
No.
There's gonna be a J guy, like James or something like this. Okay. Do not do business with him. He is a total crook. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Jason. Let's go to line number 1.
Cool.
Tanisha's in East Orange, and she wants to know whether she'll be able to go back to school in January. Tanisha, you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, how you doing? I had a very hard year for 2005, and I wasn't able to go to school. And I just wanted to know, will I be going back in a couple of weeks?
I see you going in summer or springtime. I don't see you going in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
But I do see you going to school, and I see you finishing.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right,
Can I
Tanisha.
have one more?
Okay, go ahead.
I think we've only got time for one because we got so many callers. I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
Is that okay, Wendy?
Yes.
So make sure to get everybody.
Run it, Tana.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tanisha.
Okay,
in the meantime, 866-GET-WENDY, 866-GET-WENDY. Let's talk for a moment about Sanaa Lathan. Did she just have a baby, the actress Sanaa Lathan?
No, I don't believe that she had a baby. I've got a lot of dirt on that if you want to hear.
Does it have to do with him right here?
Yeah. It does. It sure does.
Are they're getting it in, though?
Yeah, they are. I'll tell you.
Can I just ask you, is that the reason for his divorce?
Well, I wouldn't say that's the reason. There's been other problems. I don't, what my guides tell me in my sense. When I say I don't think, I'm getting what I feel. Of course, I don't know Denzel.
Right.
But my guides have always made me feel, he's very fortunate to be his age and still be very sexy and hot. Because there's not many men his age that is still desired the way he is.
Yes.
And so what's going on is, my guides tell me he's never really had a chance to enjoy his status as a celebrity and a sex symbol
as
and
a
be
single man.
single. Now, he claims, to be just the down-to-earth kind of guy, and I'm sure he is. But there's a secret part of him that enjoys the attention.
Yes.
He's going to continue to get it. It was that sex scene in Out of Time, honestly, that caught his attention with her.
Okay.
So they're going to enjoy it for a while, but I think eventually he's going to kind of want to go out and sow his oats and kind of see what it's like to be sexy and single.
Yes. And there's no baby between
And I don't
them.
think, I'm not saying he's a player. I don't think he's a player.
Right.
But I just don't think he ever really got to enjoy his freedom.
Foxy Brown, will she get her hearing back?
Okay, there's another one I'm going to tell you about.
I mean,
Okay, my guides have told me that Foxy Brown's hearing is not as bad as Foxy Brown claims.
What?
Okay, now let me just say something to you.
What? She's lying?
It's very convenient.
Oh,
It is.
I was crazy when I said it.
I just told you. I'm just going to tell you straight out, Wendy.
Talk.
It's very convenient in your court hearing. I wish I didn't hear and could write notes to my attorney in a courtroom. That would be very advantageous to me. Now, I want to say something about the salon deal. I do feel that she's telling the truth. I do believe that they told her, we don't care who you are, come back tomorrow, we're closed.
Right, the
they
salon.
were going to pay. And I believe that she's telling the truth. They probably, did corner her. I do believe that part.
Okay.
But as far as her hearing, as soon as this trial thing is settled or over, her hearing is going to come back, through a second surgery or natural causes.
Okay.
But it is not anywhere going to be the end of her career.
Well, you know what?
I just don't believe it.
My sense of smell is still bad. I told you all a true story.
Yeah, my guides told me her hearing, this woman isn't going to be affected by her hearing.
By the way, will I ever get my full sense of smell back?
You lost your sense of smell?
Well, you're the psychic medium. I thought you knew.
Honey, your smell is always going to be there. I guarantee you.
All right. Well, let's talk about Mother Nature. This was a hellified year with tsunamis, tornadoes, hurricanes. What is in store for us for 2006, Tana?
I hate to say it this way, but due to the fact that we have not treated the environment with a lot of respect, I think we've created some of these things. Now, not the tsunami, but as we're going to see, the world's really going to have a lot of changes in weather. Droughts are going to become a major problem in the African continent. In some areas of Europe and North America, winters are going to be very crude and long. And in areas like the Caribbean, we're going to see cooler temperatures that are going to start being noticed in the beginnings of 2006.
Wow.
We need to wake up and take better care of our planet.
Wow. Let's talk about Natalie Holloway, the girl lost in the abyss in Aruba. Did those boys kill her?
Yes. My guides say yes.
And her body's been devoured by sharks?
Yes. That's a shame, isn't it?
Is Terrence Howard going to win the Golden Globe?
No.
Okay. Jay-Z and Beyonce, will they get married?
I don't see that happening right now.
Right now?
Yeah. I think eventually there'll be something happening. The relationship is going to change, but I don't see a marriage right now.
Did he ever, was free from 106 in Park, ever pregnant by Jay-Z?
Say it again, please.
Was free from 106 in Park.
No, never. No. And I got some things here about, any of them you want to hear about, I'll tell you. I've got things all about Tom Cruise.
That's my next thing.
Okay, I'm reading your mind.
Tell me about Tom and Katie. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you, now I just have to give you the lowdown. I just want to understand. I have no personal feelings either way about these people.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you strictly what my guides are telling me.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you here in 2 seconds. There it is.
Okay.
Where is it? My golly. Well, as far as what we're going to see, one of the things that we're going to see with Tom Cruise, and a couple of things we're going to see here. I was trying to find my notes just to refresh my memory. With Tom Cruise, some of the things we're going to find, this marriage, this relationship between them isn't really going to work. We're going to see over time that she wants to become more of the mother that she wants to be, that not the mother Scientology necessarily wants her to become.
Okay.
And we're going to find, and eventually over time, the relationship is kind of going to sour. We're going to find Tom being very critical about their relationship in the news. And she's eventually going to break off and want to do her own thing. This marriage has been off to, I think, wasn't started on the right things.
This whole
necessarily.
relationship.
Yeah.
Little Kim, is she going to come out of jail and do multi-platinum numbers as far as music is concerned?
She's going to emerge from prison stronger than ever. Her time there is, I see it's going to be used very constructively, and she's going to use this for a couple things. She'll finish up with the announcement of a new book that she's going to be writing.
Fabulous.
And I see the book being a bestseller.
A good Kim.
I also see her being approached either by television, like I don't know if it's a movie or a TV documentary, but it's going to be, I want to use the word almost rags to riches story, because I don't feel, my guides make me feel almost, I don't know a lot about her life, so I'm going by what I know intuitively. If I'm saying something people already knew, this is why I'm going by intuitively. But I feel like she's always had the obstacles against her ever since she was young. Who she became was, it's amazing. She had to be a real go-getter to get where she got, because if she'd have given up, she couldn't have got there. She has to be a fighter. And this is going to be a documentary about her rags to riches life, or what she came from to what she became. And it's really going to be an inspiration to women in America.
Do you see them solving the murder of the legendary DJ member of Run DMC, Jan Master Jay?
No, I don't see it being solved. I kind of feel like it's going to be pushed under the carpet and never really.
Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, I don't see any of that
Same
stuff.
thing.
I mean, to be blunt, I just kind of feel like it's part of this whole attitude in America. They're just rappers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it just gets ignored. I mean,
George Bush doesn't care.
That's right.
About black people.
I was going to say it's racism to the extreme.
Will Anna Nicole Smith get any of the old man's money? Because George Bush is now her ally. We all seen it on the news. What is she going to get? Is she going to get this man's money? Any of it?
She might get some of it, but we're not going to hear about all of it. A lot of things are going to be, I mean, when you throw that name in with anything, a lot of things are going to be done undercover and secret.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just have to say that.
Yes.
You know?
Gotcha. All righty, everybody. Well, he is here. We have a moment to go to the telephone. Let's talk to Linda on line number 7. Linda, be specific with your question to Tana Hoy.
Okay, hi. I've been with a guy for a year now, and we break up and we get back together. And I want to know if this year coming, if it's going to get serious.
No, he doesn't have the emotional maturity really to be in a relationship with you. You're an old soul, and he's a young soul. So you're going to see you two clashing a lot. It's not that he's a bad person, but he acts more on a child's level, and you act more on an adult's level, okay?
All right.
So you two are never going to see eye to eye. It's not ever going to work.
Thank you, Linda. Line number 3, Joan. Joan, you want to ask? Go ahead.
Yes, hi. My name is Joan, and I have 2 questions. My first one
we only have time for one. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
So let's take your most important one so we can make sure to get
Then it's
everyone.
about me, the most important one. I've been dating this gentleman for about a year, and I want to know, what does the future look like for us?
I see a marriage with you two.
Wow. Congratulations,
Are
Joan.
you happy with this guy?
I'm very happy.
Yeah,
with
he's
him.
your soulmate. Thank God someone called with some good news.
Wow.
You are going to marry. Hang on to him and run to the altar.
Congratulations, Joan. Let's go to line number 2 real
Thank
quick.
you. Bye.
Chris, go ahead and ask your question to Tana Hoy. Chris? All right. Yes. Go ahead, Chris. Ask.
Okay. Should I just right now?
Yes.
Okay. Me and my girlfriend Michelle, we've been on and off, and I just want to know how that's going to go and where's it going right now.
Did you cheat on her? Tell me the truth.
We both kind of did.
Yeah, because my guides say you've done it kind of did more than she did.
Wow.
Okay, and I just want to tell you, if you ever want to have an emotional bond with this girl, you've got to give up the women.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, let's one more. Line number 1, Reggae Red, our longtime listening friend in Plainfield, New Jersey. Go ahead, Reggae Red. Ask Tana Hoy.
Yes, I just wanted to know, what field or profession do you think I'll find the most first happiness in and then success?
Anything dealing with people is going to be really good for you. Stay away from anything that locks you in an office all day and doesn't give you people contact. Anything dealing with people. You're a people person, and it's got to be something utilizing that part of your personality.
Thank you.
You're
okay,
welcome.
Reggae Red. All right, everybody. Tana Hoy is in the studio. Give your telephone number, website again. We're going to have you for other break, too. So.
It's Tana Hoy, TANAHOY.com. And the phone number is 614-444-6334.
All right, and I'm going to go in the other room and get my own private reading. You all keep it where you got it. It's Advice Hour. Excuse me, the bonus, Hour of Truth.
It's Wendy, man.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. If you see a white family, it says they're looking for food. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
I'm sorry, you all. And the phone lines are open, 866-GET-WENDY. I was in the other room getting my own reading with Tana Hoy. Look, hey, Hollywood, we can just jump to the phones. Everybody, you know the deal. Tanner Hoy is a psychic medium. He is in town from Los Angeles. He loves coming to the show, and we love having him here. I love your show. He turned his microphone on. Oh. He's world renowned, and all you need to do is ask him your question. Let's go to the phone.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Tanner.
And this is no BS. I do a lot of radio shows.
Yeah.
You are the most fabulous person. You are my favorite.
Thank you, Tanner.
I've done over the 13 years. You are my favorite person.
Thank you, Tanner.
I love you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you so much.
You're a very nice person.
I try, Tanner. I have good intention.
You are one of the kindest people I've met.
Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you, Tanner. All right, so let's go to the phone. Hello, what's your name? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Lauren.
And what's your question for Tanner?
What's going to be happening with my relationship with my boyfriend the next year?
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a question? Was there I hate to bring this out on the radio, was there a miscarriage or an abortion with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Was that with him or with somebody else?
With him. Oh, my God.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, like I said, but when I'm on the radio, when you ask me a question, I just have to give you what my guides give me, okay?
Uh-huh.
How do I say this? If you had had a child with him, it would have been the biggest mistake of your life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This relationship, I wish someone would call me so that I could tell them good, like the soulmate. But it would have been just horrible.
Oh, my God.
He wouldn't have been a good father. I'd say this isn't the right thing for you to be in.
Okay.
I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't know. I think I'm confirming what you did. Is that right?
That's true.
That's right.
So should I move on and meet somebody?
Absolutely.
Do you see anybody coming soon?
Eventually, but
Too many questions.
Yeah, we only got time for one. But let's just say I'm just glad that guy would have been a horrible father, and he left you motherless, or mothered him by yourself with no money.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Good luck to you.
Take care. By the way, everybody, don't forget the Laugh Factory is happening tonight, the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. I'll see you there, 8th Avenue and 42nd Street. Let's go to the telephone and talk with, hello?
Hello, I was calling to see if I could talk with the psychic.
Yes, go ahead. What's your name?
My name is Tasha.
Go ahead with your question, Tasha.
Hi, Tasha.
Oh, okay. I just want to know what my future is with my relationship with the person I'm seeing right now.
I see this, he's never going to marry you, but you'll date for a long time.
Oh, well, what?
I don't see him as a bad person, but he's in no hurry to get married. If you want marriage, you're with the wrong guy.
Oh.
If you can live together and be happy without the ring, you're with the right guy.
Like Goldie and Kurt.
Okay? Yeah,
All right.
like Goldie, exactly, like Goldie and Kurt.
A lot of people can. Thank you very much. Let's go to another line. You can just hit something. Hello, hi, it's Wendy, and turn your radio down. Ask your question to Tanner Hoy.
Yes, my name is Sheila. I'd just like to know about my job.
What do you want to know about him?
I just want to know, I was laid off 2 years ago, so I decided to stay home and just take care of my daughter until she goes to school.
Good.
So I just want to know, what do you see about it, like in job-wise?
I see a job. If you get a job, it's going to come about summer. You need to stay. I'm not telling you what to do. My guides are just telling me you need to stay home a couple more months to be with your children. June's going to be a really good time to look for a job. You'll find one then.
Do you know what field I should get in?
I don't.
All right. Thank you.
By
There's just not enough time to answer all this.
Will Al and Star make it to their second-year anniversary?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Go Al. Go Star. Hello, hi, you're on the radio with Tanner Hoy. Say your name and give your question. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, say your name and give your question.
Okay, my name is Holly, and I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. I want to know, I'm moving down to North Carolina, New York, and I want to know if he's going to come with me.
He'll follow in about 2 or 3 months after. You may get some resistance in the beginning from him. Is he kind of like not really sure right now?
Well, he actually really wants to go. I'm the one who's not really that sure.
Okay, well, whoever is not sure is going to change their mind. You're going to get down there in 2 or 3 months. You're going to want him there. You two are, I don't know why you're pushing him away because he's a good guy.
Oh. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hello, hi, you're on the radio with Tanner Hoy.
Hi, can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I think that on my birthday, I'm going to be asked to be married or become engaged, and I'm just wondering, is there a future for this engagement?
Yes, there is.
There is?
You should go for it. Yep.
Because I've had a lot of doubts, and I wasn't really sure.
That's more of your fear than him.
You're going to be married.
Good luck. You're going to have twins.
I'm talking to Wendy.
You're going to have twins.
I can't believe you're going to have twins.
Can I just say hi to Richard?
You're going to have twins with Richard.
No way.
You're going to have twins.
That's what Tana just
did
said.
Tana say that?
Yes.
I just said you're going to have twins, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Good Good luck. 2 for the price of 1.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Wendy.
Wow, she's got to be so happy. Hello. Hi, it's
there'll
Wendy.
be boys if you're still listening. I'm sorry, Wendy. I'm the gender.
Hey.
Hey.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to find out how's my money situation going to be for the new year, and also am I in the right field?
Well, which one do you want to handle? The right field or the money situation? You know,
The right field, because that'll bring the money.
I'm sorry, the right field? No, you're not in the right field. You need to make some changes. I see some more schooling coming for you, or certification or something like this that you need to do to get to the next level. Check into that, so that'll be, you don't have everything you need right now education-wise to get where you can be financially.
Okay, I'm finishing my master's now.
Yeah, good. Go for your doctorate.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
Good luck for you.
Thank you. Bye. I love the DR period. I don't care how you get it. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, it's Wendy. Go ahead.
Hi, Wendy. Yes, my name's Tracy, and my question is I've been going out with this guy for 6 years, and he just got a notification that he might be getting deported. Can you tell me if you think that's going to happen?
Yes, he is going to get deported. And I'll tell you something. Can I be the
bearer of it? Go ahead.
This guy hasn't been faithful. Is he of Latin descent?
No, he's actually Jamaican.
Yeah, he hasn't been faithful to you. I keep hearing this. He hasn't been faithful. Let him go.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Will Brandy, the singer, marry Quentin Richardson?
Probably not in 2006.
Yeah.
There's going to be some more up and downs there. Like some up and down, but no, they won't.
She's going to find out about Nicole in Chicago.
I got some good stuff whenever you want on Brittany and Kevin, too.
Talk!
Oh,
wait, no. Hold that thought. We're going to continue with the break. Give your website and your telephone number again.
Okay, Tanahoy, TANAHOY.com. And my phone number is 614-444-6334. I love that look in your face.
And I want to ask you about Halle Berry. Wow. Okay. All right. Everybody, keep it where you got it. We're taking more phone calls. The faxes aren't so great. The phone calls are better. We're going to talk about the celebrities, too. So Tanahoy is here. It's 4:37. It's Wendy Williams until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
It's about that time again. The Wendy Williams Experience is searching for new interns. Come join the Wendy Williams Experience. Fax a cover letter and resume to 866-WendyFans.
Broadcast, journalism, mass communication, radio, TV, and film, and music majors only.
All applicants must be over 18 years of age, currently enrolled as a sophomore, junior, or senior in a college or university. Internship hours are 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Good luck, and thanks for listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Oh, yeah, and if you don't plan on grinding, you can put that where? Back there.
Oh, Tana's in the other room giving a private lesson, but he's got to come back in here. Hold on. Whenever Tana comes, the coworkers come out of nowhere. I'm sorry. Yes, see? He gave you a good one? All right, Tanahoy is here, psychic medium. He's friend to the show. He's been here a plethora of times. Let's talk about friend in my head, Jennifer Lopez. Is this her year to get pregnant, 2006? Pregnant, not adopt.
I see a baby. I don't know if this is adoption or this is pregnancy, but there's going to be... Yeah, they'll have a baby. There's going to be a baby.
Halle Berry.
Yeah, I got stuck in a mind thing with Jennifer
talk to me.
With her because there was something else going on. No, with her, Mark Anthony. I think that I think there's going to be some kind of up and down stuff with that because I think he can be a little strong-headed. Mm-hmm. But I think the relationship's going to do well, and I think they will have a child. I don't know if this is going to be by natural birth or adoption, but I do feel. Let me say this. I'm not a medical doctor. My guides tell me she can have a child through natural birth.
She can.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
There may be an adoption, and I see 2 kids. Okay. So one may be adoption, one may be by childbirth.
They might both be his kids by Diana Torres, who he already has kids.
No. No, this is their kid. It'll be theirs.
Wow.
It won't be any kids that already exist. They haven't been born yet.
Yeah.
So that's just what I wanted to clarify on that. Sorry about that. I have a weird psychic brain.
Let's talk about Madonna.
Uh-huh.
What do you see? What's going on with Madonna?
Okay, Madonna's going to indeed definitely be coming back. I think we're starting to see a little bit of that here. Mm-hmm. Her new album is going to be welcomed not only by admirers for years, but this new album, we're going to see a lot of the Generation X and Y people really getting into it. Her age is not going to be an impediment to conquer what she lost. I'm going to say what she lost a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to become more. I just think we're really going to see Madonna doing really, really well.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do incredibly well. And I think that she's going to... One of the things we're going to see with her in 2006... Madonna's very good at reinventing herself.
Oh, yes, yes.
We're going to see one of her things here, answering some very tough questions from the press in 2006. She'll dare to even share with the American public even very intimate secrets about her past. If you thought you knew everything about Madonna,
forget about it.
You just wait.
Wow.
She's going to have some very revealing and shocking stories.
Yes.
That'll help us to better understand her. And I'll tell you what, 2006 is good. This is the year, if I could give it a title, it's the year for many celebrities to tell it all.
Wow. Will Halle Berry be getting married in the next year or two?
In the next 2 years. I can say in the next 2 years.
Will she be
getting
birthing
married.
kids from her womb?
Yes. Yes.
Well, go
yes.
Halle.
Yes.
And what's going on with Justin? Well, Justin and Cameron, first of all, and then we'll go to Brittany and Jason. And what's his name?
What would you like to know about Justin?
Will
and
Justin and Cameron get married?
I don't see it right now.
Okay.
I don't see that. I think we're going to see some interesting sides of him coming out that we might be a little surprised by.
Okay.
You know, we've all got different sides to us.
Yes.
And when you're in the limelight like that, you've got your public side and then you've got your real side.
Yes.
And some of your public side is your real side,
Yes.
but some of it isn't. And I think we're going to start to see more of his... I'm not saying it's good or bad.
Right.
I think we're going to see a different Justin than we've seen in the past. I think with Tom, same thing. We're going to see a whole different Tom.
Tom Cruise. 866-GET-WENDY. You got 60 seconds. We're coming to the phone to talk with you. I want to ask you now about Brittany and Kevin, please.
Brittany is going to be facing some really tough times ahead.
Oh, gosh. At the hands of this man?
Yeah, she's going to end up seeking professional help to deal with her depression. That's one of the things we're going to start to see. Her relationship with Kevin is going to be severed badly by negative attacks, by the negative media. And media is going to show no mercy between her and her relationship with Kevin.
Well, she stole him from Shar Jackson.
But especially
Tana.
Kevin and his sexual desires.
Oh.
We're going to start seeing some of those things starting to come out, okay?
Oh.
They're both old souls, which at times makes the relationship between them a bit hard to handle.
Okay.
Neither of them are bad partners, but instead I feel they're going to find they're just simply a mismatched couple. By the first quarter of 2006, they're both going to share their views about each other openly with the media.
Wow.
And contrary to what some people will be expecting at the time, no harsh words are going to be exchanged.
Oh.
A split is going to eventually happen between them. It's inevitable. And it's going to become a wake-up call. From that point, it's up to them whether it ends up in divorce
Gotcha.
or they stay together.
Gotcha.
They're going to have to make the decision to work it out permanently.
Okay.
That decision's going to be in their hands. But they're going to continue, either way, they'll maintain a healthy relationship with their children, and they're going to maintain a healthy relationship between them. They're going to do their best to do that either way. It's not going to affect the kids. It's not going to affect they're really going to work to be friends regardless of
Regardless. What about Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt?
Well, there's an interesting one. Angelina and Brad Pitt. We are going to see some very... my mind keeps going crazy. With Angelina and Brad, I think a couple of things that we're really going to find with them is 2006 is going to be quite a year for that couple. They're both souls that have been together before in a previous lifetime. This is not their first lifetime together, which helps to explain some of the unusualness of their relationship. That being said, they can expect major differences that will become obstacles, further complicated by the strong personalities that they both possess.
Okay.
And because of their astrological makeup, and because of especially Angelina's, Angelina wants to be the leader of a relationship that has two leaders.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see Brad reassess his role as a movie actor and start contemplating the ideas of producing kind of artsy movies.
Oh, no.
That'll become an alternative for moviegoers.
Don't bring any money in.
Angelina, on the other hand, is going to dedicate her time and devotion to her children.
Oh, no.
And her sentimental relationship with Brad is not going to be as
money in the
solid.
cipher.
No, it's not going to be as solid as they both expected it to be. It's going to change. And they'll maintain a close friendship relationship like we currently see. However, it will not continue to be on good terms.
Is Mary J. Blige going to get pregnant in 2006?
Yes. She'll be pregnant. My guides just told me yes, but I want to tell you one thing
By
about...
Ken Do, her husband.
Yes, yeah, I hope so. But I want to tell you something about Angelina.
Okay.
There's going to be an accident that's going to affect her daily routine.
Oh.
It's not going to be a major accident, but it's definitely going to bring some discomfort. I wanted to say that. So she needs to be very careful, especially when she's walking, in high heels and things.
Past Jennifer Aniston's driveway.
Absolutely.
As Jennifer is pulling out. Let's go to the phone and take a few more phone calls. Tana Hoyer's on the radio, then we're about to give out his information. Isn't he fabulous? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Hello, hi, it's Wendy, and you're on with Tana Hoy. Go ahead and give your name and your question.
Andrea, I want to know if I'm going to make any more money in the field that I'm in, or should I move on?
Are you self-employed or working for a company? Because I feel a company.
I'm self-employed.
You're self-employed?
I've been working for a company.
Pardon me?
I had been working.
Okay, good. Then yes, you'll make more money. Staying with that company, you were limited. You needed to get out on your own and be self-employed.
There you go.
Yes, you're going to continue to grow financially.
I need to be self-employed or work for a company.
Be self-employed. That company, companies hold you back.
Okay, so I need to continue in the same career.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Thank you for calling.
Okay,
thank you.
Line number 3 is Nicole. Nicole, go ahead.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Nicole.
Go ahead.
I would like to... I have so many questions, but I can only got one.
Sorry.
My company is going through some changes right now. Should I be sharpening my interviewing skills?
Uh-huh. And you should be sharpening it within the next 4 months. You're a procrastinator, right?
Yes.
That's right. My guides just told me if you procrastinate, you're going to procrastinate yourself out of a job.
All right.
So you've got about 3 or 4 months. It's not like, fire to put out right away, but get out there and pound the pavement the first of the year.
One more phone call on line number 4.
Okay, thank you.
Burberry.
Hello?
Your life is about to be changed. We'll find out from Tana. Go ahead and ask your question.
I had a question. I'm in a relationship right now, and I'm wondering if I should stay in it. Everybody tells me I should get out.
I'm sorry, could you say it again, please?
I'm in a relationship right now, and I was wondering if I should stay in it.
If you should stay in or if you should leave?
Yeah.
Yeah. My guides are saying right now you should leave.
Okay.
But one of the things I just want to tell you, make sure your expectations are more realistic in relationships in the future.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I have a quick question.
We don't have time for any more. I just want to make that clear. Make sure your realistic expectations are realistic, because some of the men you're dating, I don't think they can live up to anything you wanted.
How old are you, by the way, Burberry?
I'm 18, and I was wondering, because
You look 18 yourself, though, Tana. You are very, very... I'm not going to even ask how old you are, but because that would be rude.
Ageless.
Doesn't he look so... He looks like a 17-year-old
I got pudgy
skateboard
since
kid.
last time I've been working at work. I usually run 5 miles a day, and I've been running. But thank you. You're a sweetie. You look sexy yourself. You always look sexy, but you look super hot today.
Thank you. Okay, so give your information, and then we're going to say goodbye. Isn't he fabulous? Go ahead.
It's Tana Hoy. Can I say a couple things before we go?
Go.
Tana Hoy at TanaHoy.com. TanaHoy.com. And the phone number is 614-444-6334. There's 2 things I wanted to tell you. Okay. I want everyone to check out my new website. I hate this website. I'm embarrassed by it. On January 1st, it'll be launched. There's a gentleman named Peter Tran. He's considered one of the best web designers in the country. I was so fortunate to find him. Yeah. You are going to be blown away when you see this website. He's an award-winning website, and I really expect to win awards on this one. So look for it on January 1st.
And you go to TanaHoy.com?
TanaHoy.com, January 1st. This man is amazing. Okay. I'm very lucky. I feel very blessed to have him working on this. Second thing I wanted to tell you, I'm very sorry. I have a gift that I was bringing you, and the idiots didn't get it to me on time to bring you today. But I came out with a line of jewelry. It's my first line of metaphysical jewelry.
Oh.
And I've got a piece that I'm going to bring you and give you tomorrow. I'll bring it into you.
You know, my son and I, we still make wishes on that crystal that you gave me.
This is the finest metaphysical jewelry in the world. Each piece is custom made by a master goldsmith.
Wait a minute.
It's got the finest jewelry, diamonds and gems you'll find in the world, anywhere. And there's only the piece that you're getting. Now, there's one that is going to be on my website. It instantly relaxes you. It works with your chakras. But I want to tell you, this piece there's only 2 people in the world that have it, you and me. It's been designed especially for you. No one else will have this piece the way it's designed. So I'm going to bring it tomorrow, and I hope you like it. And it's not my Christmas present. I just like you, and I always like to bring you something. And something just said, bring this to Wendy, and I told her, make it this way.
I love
just
jewelry.
Like good, then I think
I'm the
you'll
Liz
like
Taylor
this.
of the East Side.
Okay.
But listen, so Tana, let me just ask you one quick question. This will be very germane to our listeners. When they call your number or they go to your website, can they get readings over the telephone with you?
Yeah, what I do is I do readings
through email?
I do readings by phone.
Okay.
So because I have clients all over the country.
Yes.
So people call and they say, I have an assistant, and leave a message because we get so many calls it goes into voicemail. Just leave a message, we'll get back with you, or send the email, we'll call you back, and then we schedule your appointment, and then you have a full half hour or hour, whatever you like or need, with me on the phone.
And then they run a credit card through the credit.
No, we get all their credit info and all that. And we take major credit cards, and they can. My assistant will get all that info from them.
Telephone number one more time:
614-444-6334.
He's good.
And the website Tana, Tana, like Montana, Hoy, HOY.com.
He's good, and his name is Tana Hoy. Thank you, Tana.
Thank you, Wendy.
All right, everybody, keep it where you got it.
Hey.
Ow. How you doing?
It's Wendy, man.
I've been talking to this young lady. She called me at home and I was listening to your show, and she says that she doesn't know any straight guys that listen to the Wendy Williams show.
No, plenty of straight guys listen to the show.
All right, so yeah.
Ow.
So what should I tell her?
Tell her
how you doing.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number 1.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams.
Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show. Wendy Williams is a national syndicated radio personality.
Demi's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, have I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I don't know. I'm in the show. Oh. Hello? I check 1, check 2. Young clothes. Story of my life. Sleeves too short. Breasts too tight. Pants not long enough. People can't even surprise me with gifts. Because everything is, look, how crazy does this look? Oh, keep that noise going. Janice Dickinson just got to deal with for her own series on the Oxygen Network. Oh, well, she says that she was kicked off America's Next Top Model in May, and that was during season 4. And she also is her harshest critic. But she says that she's got the Janice Dickinson project now on Oxygen. Oxygen has already ordered 10 episodes. It's expected to start airing in the spring. And the show, oh my gosh, is about 500 aspiring models, whittled down to 5. She's going to start her own modeling agency. It's called the Janice Dickinson Project. Janice, I love you. But Tyra's already done this. Heidi is at best doing it. And you, my dear, I'm sorry, Janice. I don't even know where oxygen is on my TV, I'll be honest with you. Look, I just found We last night, like 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up to watch my usual Eliminate, because that's what I do. And I have a little snacky snack, and then I watch Eliminate, go to the bathroom, and then go back to bed. But for some reason, I went past the We channel. There's a show on We called Rich Spoiled Girls. It is the stupid. Have you ever seen Hollywood? But that's a good show, though, isn't it? That's like a good 4 a.m.er.
You're going to say something like that.
I'm only playing with you. But look, don't be so sensitive. Listen. Hey, I'll tell you what. At 4 o'clock in the morning, nothing used to come in close to Eliminate. I mean, that's very entertaining, but I found myself watching this spoiled rich girl show. I was like, uh-oh, Eliminate. You got 4 a.m. competition. So let's keep talking. That slut Tori Spelling is engaged. She was never honestly married to her husband, I guess, to begin with. She was cheating on him all along. They just announced their divorce 2 months ago. She's engaged to the jump off. That's because of her daddy's money. Exactly. Right? Exactly. That Tano Hoy, he's a good boy. He really is. Oh, the people poll question from yesterday. Did you regift any of your Christmas presents? 36% of you all said yes, and 64% said no. Okay, so today's question, would you break up with your significant other during the holidays? There are a lot of people that have particular rules about that, like I'll wait until, January 3rd or, something like that. But would you? Have you? Are you? What's the situation? You can go to my website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com, and that's a simple yes-no answer. Yeah, Dean McDermott, she's engaged to. He proposed to her on Christmas Eve in Toronto. And she said yes. We're looking for interns for the show. We need you to start tomorrow. We need 4 interns a day, 5 days a week. And we need a lot, okay? We need you for the winter semester. Would that be winter college, girls? January through May?
Yes.
Well, whatever you call that. We need you from January to May.
Spring.
Is that spring? Well, winter just started. How does that happen? And the fall book comes out in 2 weeks.
That's how school does it.
All right. January through May. And you can fax in your resumes at thewendywilliamsexperience.com. You know what? You can be male or female, gay or straight, children or no children. But one thing you can't be is the old lady or old man intern. I cannot have a 32-year-old intern up in here talking about go get us some more chicken noodle soup. While you backhand me across the room, because at this point we're peers. We're not, we're peers. You're as tired as me. You know what I mean? Our bones creak the same. And it's okay if you have children. I just don't want to know about them. Because then I'll go soft on you. I always go soft on the interns. As soon as they tell me they have kids, I always feel bad about asking them to do stuff. And then I'm like, what the hell do I have them around for then? You know what I mean? Like, as soon as they tell me they have kids, then I always start to feel like, I can't ask her to go back downstairs. There's 10 inches of snow. But we really don't need that extra platter of food or whatever. She's just as tired as me, and she's got to go home and deal with a 5-year-old like me. So if they have kids, I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you have to be in college, though. In college or university, radio, TV, communications, broadcast, journalism, music industry, type major. No medical students. I love the DR period, but go intern at a hospital. Look, I have a blind item, and for the life of me, I can't figure out who it is. At first, I thought it was Ruben Studdard. Don't get stuck on that one, though. You think for yourself. This young black singer, known in the black community. See, isn't Ruben known by everybody? Or not anymore? Not anymore. Okay, so it could be Ruben. Doesn't have what it takes to achieve stardom. Ruben. His records don't sell. Ruben. He isn't good looking or sexy. Ruben. Yet he continues to work in 2 mediums. People are wondering, why is he getting so many opportunities? Time and time, and over again. Well, we've been informed, this is Myra Panache talking, not only has he benefited from riding the coattails, but he's also sleeping with a well-known how you doing guru. Desperate times call for desperate measures, baby Ruben. Well, who is it? All right, how about this? This black actress needs to throw in the towel regarding her marriage. Why continue to hang on to your husband, who's well known behind the scenes, when he's sleeping with women all over the world? This man is a notorious womanizer. Not only is he sleeping with a black supermodel, but he's also sleeping with an Italian girlfriend, and he keeps constantly supplying, he keeps a constant supply of blue pills. That'd be Viagra? Or is that mescaline? No, wait, those were tabs. What's a blue pill? Is that the E-pills? The wife, who does not cook, is wondering why her hubby is gaining so much weight. The answer is the Italian girlfriend cooks for him. If you work on a project with him, you're expected to sleep with him, even if you're working with him indirectly. It is a requirement or you're fired. I don't know. These are too blind for me.
But he's not unattractive. He's cute.
This young singer doesn't have what it takes to achieve stardom. His records don't sell. He isn't good looking or sexy. Yet he continues to work two mediums. You wouldn't say that about Ray J.
That's true, because like I said, he is attractive.
In his own Ray J-licious kind of way. Yeah, so it's not Ray J. Sorry, Ray J. That was Taryn trying to put it out there on you. Ray J's too busy watching Quentin, making sure he doesn't break his sister's heart second time around. Especially after I told Ray J about Nicole in Chicago. In the meantime, the Jackson family is really popping off for the new year with, I'm telling you, this reality show, you all. I'm going to be right up there at the front row. Michael was a no-show at the Jackson Christmas Eve gathering, but the cameras were there to capture everybody. They're stockpiling footage for this reality show that they're shopping around in Hollywood. Now, they say so far, no network has announced plans to buy the series, but Jermaine, who's at the helm of this whole boogie, says that he's already landed a $7 million 13-episode reality series deal. Now, they've got this guy, Corey Rooney, who's a music executive, and he's worked with Jennifer Lopez and Destiny's Child and Mark Anthony before. He's producing the unscripted series. The most shocking footage so far is, and the key selling point for the reality show is when Michael is riding to the Santa Barbara, when he's riding to the courthouse for the child molestation verdict. And he's rocking back and forth, and he's holding his Bible in his lap, and he keeps repeating, they tried to do this to Job. I don't know who Job is. Who's Job?
Job.
Joe?
Yeah.
They tried to do this to Joe. Now they're trying to do it to me. Why me? What did they try to do to Joe?
They took away everything that he had.
He doesn't call him Joe. He calls him Joseph, first of all, and father.
No. Job is in the Bible.
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Who is Job in the Bible?
God took away everything from him, his wife, money, family, and he still remained faithful to God.
Okay.
God's most precious servant.
I thought you said Joe.
No,
that's
Job.
Oh, wow. So his family members keep reassuring him in the car that it's going to be okay. And we know they're trying to get your money in the catalog from the Beatles. We understand, Michael. So on and so forth. I'm telling you, Janet Jackson and Randy were the only ones who said that they don't want to participate in this reality show. And based on record sales, Janet probably needs to, except for that extra weight. Because you don't need to be a recording flop and flopping around. Yeah, she's coming back. Let's just sell some albums this time around. Mary J. Blige needs to be inspiration for all you chicks. I'm so sad for Toni Braxton. And she didn't do that well. 2 CDs in a row, she didn't do well. She's got Diesel and Denim and Curry. And she didn't sell that well. I don't know what her final sales were for the Toni Braxton CD, but this Mary J. Blige, out of the gate, the first week, 729,000 copies. Over gold, almost platinum. She's number 1 on Billboard. I mean, that is like, it's better than Madonna. It's better than all these chicks. And then, who sold like that? Kanye West didn't even sell like that right out the gate, did he? First or second CD, did he? What? First week? This might be the end of the year success story for the whole year. 2005. It's phenomenal, Mary. Does Ken Do get the third input on that one? You said you would save it for a special occasion. What's more special than coming out the gate 729,000 copies? Hell, that's third input, no grease, Mare. Ken Do, what do you say? All right. Ken Do, though, Mary's the one selling the music. That might be your third input, no grease. Strap on, man. You know what to do. I mean, I'm not saying you know what to do, but I'm just, you know. Anyway, turn this off. Hi. So, Mary. Yes. Alicia Keys, what you gonna do? She was on Sesame Street, is what I wanted to tell you. Alicia Keys. A 2-part episode talking about self-esteem. Elmo and them on PBS. I love, my son doesn't watch Sesame Street anymore, but when he did, and I would see like the Jill Scotts and, people pop up, Destiny's Child, I'd be like, oh, it's like pop culture on Sesame Street. That was always cool to say. So good for Alicia, but better for Mary. All right, everybody, keep it here. Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
Me and my wife have been married for 15 years. He's threatening to leave.
What did you do?
Had a problem with drugs.
You got the drug voice.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Just asking, what's your drug of choice?
You name it.
Coke?
Yeah.
Weed?
Yeah.
Crack?
Yeah.
Heroin?
Yeah.
E-pills?
Yeah.
Whippets?
Alcohol.
Gorilla?
Yeah.
PCP?
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
Okay, here's the scenario. It's 2 a.m. and you have to find a pharmacy to fill an emergency prescription. Walgreens has more 24-hour stores than anyone. And you'll be glad to know that Walgreens fills more prescriptions in the middle of the night than anyone. All Walgreens are connected, so your prescription records are on file, no matter which Walgreens you visit. If your Walgreens isn't open 24 hours, chances are there's one right down the road that is. So, every Walgreens is your Walgreens. It's one more reason Walgreens is the pharmacy America trusts.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Mr. Engineer, please, some music. Would you give us a record?
Hey, what's up? This is A. Marie, and how you doing?
How you doing? The queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
A damn Foxy Brown. I'm not even going to scream so you hear me, because you hear what the hell I'm saying. Ain't no good going to come to you. Lying about her hearing.
It ain't right.
It's not right. Allegedly. We had the psychic medium Tana Hoy, who's still here at the radio station. Everybody's getting readings from him. And he loves it, too. Like, he loves coming here. He loves whatever you get when you're a psychic medium, the energy or whatever you feel being around good people. He just comes and he hangs out with us. Who does he look like who's famous? How can I describe him? He looks like he'd be a friend of Ashton Kutcher's. No? No? Who would he be friends with in your head?
I don't know. Maybe the Friends crew.
The Friends, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He'd be friends with the Friends. And he's a man of, I don't know how old he is, but he looks like 17. He's got all of his hair. And he's so LA.
Yes.
He's very LA. And he comes to New York And he comes on the show. And then he goes back. But I'll tell you what he said. He made some... First of all, he said Sanaa Lathan didn't have a baby. That, Denzel has never been a single man during the whole Denzeldom. And he enjoys the attention. He's a man of a certain age and he's still sexy and everything like that. I get that. It's unfortunate it has to be at the expense of Paulette. But I understand what Tana was saying about Denzel. And whatever this little thing is that's going on with the trick on the side, that's only going to be for but this long. Because he's not a slut. Tana didn't say Denzel's a slut, but he's never really gotten a chance to enjoy without the benefit of having to hide everything. So now he just wants to enjoy his life. What else did he say? He said little Kim, when she gets out of jail... Well, why am I repeating? Miss a minute and miss a lot. Let's move on. John Spencer from The West Wing. Does anybody in the room watch The West Wing? Okay, well, he was an Emmy-winning actor, and that show is still on TV. He went to his grave with 2 secrets. First of all, he died of heart complications on December 16th in Hollywood. He was only 58 years old. He had been in L.A. Law back in the 90s and so on and so forth. I don't know what he played on The West Wing. I didn't ever watch the show once, but I know it gets big reviews. Here's the 2 secrets. Number 1, he'd been battling lung cancer for the last 3 years of his life. And number 2, and probably the biggest secret that you hate to be divulged. How you doing? He was a gay man. He was a closeted gay man who had a series of male lovers. And publicly was always escorted with a variety of women to various Hollywood things.
I'm gay. I'm a homo. I like guys.
And they say that he hid the fact that he was gay because he didn't want it to harm his career. He even went to the extent of actually marrying a woman when he was 19. They stayed married until he was 28 and then divorced her. That way he can have like a divorce under his belt. He could look, been there, done that, got the papers, like that. But that's really, really sad. Shout out to all the closeted people. I feel for you. Not being able to walk down the street, arm in arm, see something exciting happen and kiss wildly on the corner, even though nobody needs to see all that, get a room. I was reading a really good article in today's Black Woman about public displays of affection. But, that must be an awful thing, not to be able to bring your lover to your parents on Christmas. Why do you keep staring at Taryn? What is the matter with you? Zoe, are you gay? Why are you staring at Taryn? Taryn, you gay?
No.
Trevor, you gay?
No, I'm not gay.
Is there somebody on the intern squad that's gay? Is there somebody that works with the show that's gay who's closeted?
Gay, Steve. We know him.
Well, why are you looking so long?
No.
What is going on? Too much happening. Anyway, I just feel I feel for closeted people. So shout out to you. That's a terrible secret to have to hide. Yeah. It's easier to hide that you have breast cancer than it is to hide that you're gay. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't love freely. Free love. Let's take some last-minute phone calls, and I'm going to go down my list of why hip-hop was great in 2005. Zoe, where'd you get this list?
AOL.
Oh, hello?
Yes, is this the Wendy Williams show?
Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm calling for advice.
Okay. How can I help you today?
Okay, I'm calling because I'm 23 years old, and I have a big career, and my fiance and I are looking to buy a house. Mm-hmm. But we can't afford one in New Jersey because it costs way too much money. It starts at like $400,000. So we were thinking of moving to Pennsylvania. But the problem with that is I travel around for a living throughout New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut.
Yeah.
So I was a little nervous about, having to do the extra traveling and everything.
Well, if you move to like that 609-856 area of New Jersey, houses are cheaper down there, boy. You get a big old Ponderosa for like $300,000.
Exactly.
We used to live in South Jersey. I was like amazed.
So would you say that it's worth the commute to get what I want?
Hell no. You'd be fighting all day and night because you don't want to have sex because all you're doing is watching the clock because you got to wake up and do a 2-hour commute. It's not worth it.
No? Mm-mm. So then what would you advise in order to be able to get a house?
Instead of looking at a $400,000 house, look for a $275,000 house. Hold off on having children for a moment. Mm-hmm. Or maybe get a 2-family house. Where the family downstairs or upstairs can help supplement. I mean, I got to tell you something. That whole commuting thing. When I was in Philly and then I landed back in New York for about 6 months, I traveled back and forth 2 hours each way every day.
And it killed you?
It killed me. And the only thing that kept me going was that I knew it was only 6 months, that I was winning for my radio station here in New York, so they'd get me hotel rooms and let me use the corporate apartment at the drop of a dime. I would never use the apartment because I would swear there'd be 2-way mirrors and it'd be bugged. I'm so cryptic, I just can't take it.
Yeah, because see, the downside is
and they got me car service.
Costs just as much as getting one in Pennsylvania, where you get all this land and everything. But I definitely see what you're saying about the commute. It'll definitely take a toll on me.
See, because you just said fiance, so it's like you guys, you got a personal life that you're going to be working on. You guys don't have kids yet, do you?
No.
Yeah. You're going to want to work on being newly married. You're going to want to work on the baby project. You're going to want to work on landscaping or whatever it is that you do together on the weekends. You're going to be so dead tired from your commute.
Yeah.
And that it's not even going to be worth it. You know what? Rent until you can afford to buy what you want. I would not. I don't know how people do it. Shout out to people who commute I know Jones, she commutes. That's like, what the hell? Out of your mind to elect to commute that far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not have all the trappings of like a corporate person with a corporate apartment, the back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
You take care. I got to go.
All right. I love you, Miss Wendy.
I love you for listening. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, Miss Wendy. I love you guys for being here, too. Thank you very much to our psychic medium, Tanahoy. He is so phenomenal. He gave pretty decent news to everybody on the show today. And hopefully, if you called in and spoke to him, you too. So, God willing, we'll get together again tomorrow. And, all right. Bye.
These party people. See you later.
I'm saying bye-bye. Good night. Program complete.
I got to get through this AOL list. Reasons why hip-hop ruled in 2005. Plus, I wanted to talk with you guys about Pat Riley. With you, my friends, and only with you, he is a good-looking man. He can still get it. Is that why you pressed that, or was that a mistake?
No, I thought you were talking about Pat O'Brien. That's why.
No, Pat Riley. Pat Riley. I wanted to give you information on the Ghostface Killer doll, but first, before I go there, can you just go to this website? No, I'm ordering mine right now. Here, I'm circling the website. No, please, this is going to be a collector's item. That car careens off the West Side Highway. Why? You'd be like, damn, I wish I got the doll. Memorabilia.
That's true. Do you have the Destiny's Child?
And the Mary-Kate and Ashley and the Master P. And they're all in the same glass case. Yeah, I'm smart. That's my death file right there. They die, I go to eBay. What? I encourage you all to collect the death file. Maybe one day I'll be as big as Oprah. And you would have had a bobblehead doll. There you go. And then you would have seen me at the Laugh Factory on a Wednesday. I would have signed it. And you'd be 2 months behind on your mortgage. And what do? Break the case, sell it on eBay, and pay your mortgage. So please, Taryn, if you can just get to that website and let's order that Ghostface Killer doll. I'm telling you, my death file at home is strong. I got some S. Carter's autographed. It's a strong death file. All right, keep it where you got it. The bonus hour is coming up next on the Wendy Williams Experience at 107.5 WBLS.
Here's what's happening from 107.5 WBLS, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Need an exorcism? Call in and tell us what you need to exercise in 2006 for a chance to pick up a WBLS DVD gift pack featuring a copy of The Exorcism of Emily Rose and qualify for a Sony compact DVD player. BLS. This calendar is sponsored by the GED Connection. Get the extra help you need. Watch the GED Connection on Channel 13 Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 a.m. and 12:30 p.m.
For more information, log on to WBLS.com.
It's about that time again. The Wendy Williams Experience is searching for new interns. Come join the Wendy Williams Experience. Fax a cover letter and resume to 866-WendyFans.
Broadcast, journalism, mass communication, radio, TV, and film, and music majors only.
All applicants must be over 18 years of age. Currently enrolled as a sophomore, junior, or senior in a college or university. Internship hours are 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Good luck and thanks for listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. Oh yeah, and if you don't plan on grinding, you can put that where? Back there.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number 1.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams.
Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show, Wendy Williams is a national syndicated radio personality.
Jimmy's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, am I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Ghostface, I cannot order the doll because I can't see it. Now, if you would love to, when you get your hands on one of these dolls, I will buy it from you. I'll buy it. You don't have to give it to me because, you know, you'll be part of my death footage file. but look, Ghostface. Now, you know I've been a fan of yours since way back when. The idea of having the Ghostface killer doll with the Swarovski crystal chalice and the robe and the 14-karat gold eagle and I need that. I need that. But I can't, in all consciousness, swipe my credit card when I can't even see what the hell I'm getting. So next time you're in Manhattan with a doll in the back of your car, if you would bring it up here, I'll buy it from you right here, Duke. I'm not even opening it. You just sign it, and I'll put that where up there.
Where? Back there.
Yep. That's part of my, you know. Shout out to Lynn Fantastic. Lynn at Fantastic Graphic. She brought a case of this new champagne for which I'm involved. George Vaselli. This champagne is so divine. It doesn't give you heartburn, doesn't give you a headache. That's all I was drinking at the Dons and the Dive. They're going to have it tonight at the Comedy Club, too.
Hey.
Yeah. Drinky. Shout out to Sam Fierro in Bayshore. Bayshore Liquors on Brentwood Road, actually. Sam Fierro, that's their liquor store out there. They sell the champagne. It's a new venture for the new year. Always hustling. I'm tired. Aren't you tired? Didn't you feel like stabbing someone when you woke up this morning? Like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. Why do I got to go? I'm not going. The Time to Make the Donuts man died. Yeah. Well, his name was Fred. Fred, the sleepy-eyed baker from the Time to Make the 83. He lived a good life. He died on Saturday in New York. Complications from diabetes. His son-in-law, Rick Rail, is doing the talking. The ads that featured him saying time to make the donuts ran for 15 years. Right up until he retired at 1997. He was more famous than the Where's the Beef lady. Right? She was around for a minute, but it wasn't quite as... And that was a big catch phrase. Wendy from Snapple, I still can't figure out why she was on Celebrity Fit Club, not once but twice. The Snapple lady, she really didn't do it for him. Howard Stern did more for Snapple than Wendy did. Remember he used to always talk about Snapple back when we didn't know what the hell he was talking about? If you're a real fanista, then you know. He used to talk about Snapple all the time. What the hell is this? I'm going to pick it up, Howard said. Good. Until I found that lunger in it, and I was like, I found one of these in a Snapple. Strawberry kiwi. Yep. I was at a photo shoot with the Woo, as a matter of fact. Ghostface, this is right back to you. I was in a photo shoot with the Wu-Tang Clan on the top of a building in Manhattan. And Snapples and Tar Studios was doing the photography. Hey, Tar. This is when I was a spokesperson for Macwear. Remember Machine Wear? No, you don't. Anyway, the campaign was Wendy and. So it was Wendy and the Woo, Wendy and Father MC. Well, back then I didn't know. I just thought he was, a cute rapper. Father, how you doing? Is everything okay? Timothy? Last we heard, he was a mess. Who else was in those ads? A whole bunch of people. I had a little Puerto Rican model boy that I met during those ads. We dated for a moment. I took him to the Poconos to break him in. No. He lived in Harlem and carried a knife. This is stereotypical. Carried a knife. That was before my gaydar was as good as it is now. He was so gay. Yeah. Yup. Yes. Oh, come on. Tell me you've never dipped with a gay man before. Oh, please. You're in denial. Or too young to realize. Everybody's had their Liza Minnelli moment. Not everybody, okay. A lot of women have, and they just won't admit it. Mm-hmm. I've always been just the magnet for the gay men, so, it's just... now my daughter is so good, though. I can tell you what's going on with that, and you what's going on with that, and like that. And when I need backup, I just call my friend Lisa. And she's good. Time to make the donuts. Yeah? All right, where do we go from here? We need interns for the show. I know it's a slow day, but we still need 4 interns here. Just kind of sitting. Like you don't drive every car in your garage, or you don't drive every car, but you need them sitting waiting just in case. Just in case. We need 4 interns a day. We need 20 interns starting tomorrow. We really... What, Zoe? 19. What's the matter with you?
Not like the police.
Exactly. Why don't you come in here like the cops? Nobody needs all that.
Because of this.
Oh, Joy in Jersey. Let's get to her immediately. She's online, too. She was very nasty. Joy, you were very nasty to Zoe, and you say that she hung up on you twice.
Yeah.
She didn't hang up on you.
She didn't?
No, you know what happens? The lines disconnect.
Well, you know what? I cannot wait until you get new interns, because your interns are really, really rude. Some of those girls you got going on up there, they are just... I can't wait for them. I can't wait for you to get...
This is the same one who was talking to Kira, I think.
And they're so ghetto.
Are you the same one that was talking to Kira?
Yeah.
You mean Kira who ran off with our midday man? Are they still in love? No, Kira ran off with Duke from BET. They're engaged or something. They're engaged. Who's Duke used to be from? Adieu. Our intern Kira ran off with a Demu. They're all in love.
Well, see, there you go. See, her mind was not on
They're
the
all
work.
in love. Exactly. We're thinking she's working for the show, and she's in here up under the console, all up in a Demu's lap. Anthony, don't come in here and try to shut us up, because none of them work here anymore, so we're free to talk. Well, Kira ran off with a Demu, and he's in love. Yes. And he's in love.
That lady is
Joy.
She's rude.
Joy. A Demu.
Yeah, I know from the early show.
Yes.
Anyway, well,
a Demu left to go to D.C. to work a job, and our intern all of a sudden mysteriously stopped reporting for work. Next thing to find out, she's relocated to D.C. because they're in love. A Demu and Kira. Scott's here too. Oh, nobody knew this around here? Oh, well, let's talk about a BLS staff. Attention, everybody. A Demu ran off with our very cute intern and very nice girl, I might add.
Wait, so he's not working there anymore?
No, he ran off with Kira, and he's holding it down in D.C. at PGC, where he does afternoons.
And she's not working?
No, she's not interning here anymore. She ran off with him.
Who picked her?
Well, I liked her too.
I picked her.
Taryn.
You know what?
Can I say something?
The only one I like is Zoe.
Oh, she likes you.
Me out.
But you know what? Kira was slick with it, because Kira would never be spending it in, like, I never noticed. She was a really nice girl. She wanted to be one of those video girls over at, she hung up. Joy, you didn't have to hang up.
I'm going back to do my job.
No, hold on. I'm talking to the rest of the staff, because I know they're all sitting at their desks right now, leaned in on their radios. Look, you all. I'm talking to you all here at BLS. Look, I'm only going to tell this story one time, then you all have to inter-office mail, fan out, tell each other. So Demu, very innocent, and you know he's cute, Mr. 106, and no, that wasn't the show. You know, Teen Summit with the deep voice and stuff. Demu, you know, and he was doing middays here. And Kira, the girls have like a one-time a shift or a two-time a week shift. I think she was here once a week.
Yes.
But she'd make the most of that once a week. I never noticed any sparkles in anyone's eyes. Now, I know a Demu likes, like, really light and really... The Demu likes women like him, light and curly. I mean, there's no other way to put it. His perfect woman would be like Vanessa Milano or one of them light-skinned broads that Derek Jeter or somebody would or Terrence Howard would chase after. No disrespect to any of the above mentioned. I'm just trying to draw up a picture that he's not interested in the woven and the nappy or the mildly tanned. You know what I mean? Like, he wants cute. Such a nice guy Demu was. And so he fled the scene. He went, he's from D.C. and he loved working here in New York. But when a job opened up back at his old radio station in D.C., he was able to go back to his old afternoon shift, so he went back there. Next thing you know, Chicky Baby, she had just graduated from Temple. And she's from Connecticut. And she was trying to get a job in New York, because we had often talked about, because she's definitely got that TRL, that whole MTV, are you black? Are you white? Are you Cablinasian? Are you... yeah, like, what the hell are you? Okay, you're MTV. You know how they like their people to look like that. Next thing you know, I find out through round the way means, not even looking. And look, respect the relationship. They're in love. As a matter of fact, if we can get Tana Hoy back in here, I would love to know if a Demu... Tana, are you still in the office? Is her name Kira or Kiera? Kira, okay. I need to find out. A, is she going to get pregnant this year? Maybe she's already had the baby. And B, Zoe, please calm down. Can you get
fine, Miss Wendy.
Can you get Tana Hoy and find out whether
I'm doing my job.
Well, let's... What line is this? Oh, line number 2. Tori the tranny. Hey, Tori.
Hi.
Is Tana Hoy still in the office?
I'm going to check.
Ask him one question. Remember how to say her name. Kira and Demu. You can explain a little bit of background. I want to know whether they're still in love.
Okay.
All right. And I mean that in the best way. Moo, if you're listening, and you probably aren't. Somebody probably is going to tell you, though. I mean that in the best way. I was like, wow, that's really slick. That's how you conduct an inter-office affair. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. That's how you do it. She never diverted her attention from this show. She never asked to abort mission. And at first I thought Moo was with his intern, because didn't his intern look just like what I was describing? His original intern?
Yes.
Oh, Tana's here. Here comes Tana. Tana?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me if you can't predict this, but are Adimu and Kira still in love?
Can you give me a
Yes, Adimu was a jock here, and Kira was Kira was an intern here.
Mm-hmm.
And when last I heard, they were in love, and talking about spending life together. Not enough information.
Yeah, it is enough. I'm just going to tell you that when you were telling me about that or asking me about that, everything's not as it seems.
Oh.
And
she was an opportunist, wasn't she?
I don't know. I never met her, but something. It's just. It reminds me of my father's wife.
Oh.
She's like my father's wife. I don't know. She's kind of a gold digger. And I don't know if this woman is the same way or not, but she pretends to be really nice to everyone.
Okay,
and
I
then
don't want to
stabs
talk
them in the
anymore.
back.
I don't want to talk.
Okay, but then that's who comes to mind as my father's wife. Wow. This crazy woman. She's like, I don't trust her. Something's just not right, Wendy. And then when I get an image like that, that's usually my guide showing me a situation that I'm familiar with to explain to me it's a similar situation. That's why I was telling you about that.
Do you want to flex some more of your mystical powers here on the bonus hour?
Well, that's what as far as
put
what?
on your headphones.
Sure, okay.
Let's go to the phone. Tana Hoy's in the building, everybody. Sit back and watch.
I haven't got to leave yet. Everyone's still wanting readings. I'm loving it.
He's amazing. He's been here since 4 o'clock. Hello, hi. You're on the radio. Would you like a reading from Tana Hoy? All you have to do is say your name and ask your question. You don't need a birthday. He's a psychic medium.
I think this is 10.
Huh?
Hello?
Is this still the tranny, Tori?
No, this is Wilson from Brooklyn.
Oh, hi, Wilson.
How you doing?
How are you?
Oh, my God. I tried to call during the psychic because, I had dramas or whatever, but I couldn't get through.
No, he's here. He's here. Go.
Oh, he is Tana Hoy?
Yes.
Listen, I want to be... All right, my name is Wilson. I go to AI, and my major is fashion design.
Okay.
I want to know, am I going to be somebody in the fashion industry?
If you keep going the direction that you're going in, make sure you make good connections right now. There's someone that you know that knows a lot of people. You need to get closer and better friends with this person so they can introduce you. It's a girl.
Oh, darn. I know you wish it was a boy.
Because it's like, I want to be like...
Make your work easier, Wilson.
I want to be like Baby Fat Chapter 2. I want to be like the next Baby Fat.
Get to know this girl. Get friends with her so she can introduce you to people.
Is she attending my school?
Yes.
And can I ask one more?
Oh, go ahead, Wilson.
Okay.
Do you see me in a relationship anytime soon?
Not right now.
Not right now? Is it about me in school? Because, I'm in school right now, and half of me feel like I need to be in school, and half of me needs to be, selling clothes out of a trunk.
No, right now, stay in school. This is very important for you.
So my connection's going to come through school?
Yes.
But will I blow up, though?
Wilson, please!
I don't want a corner store. I don't want a Flatbush corner hotspot. I want to be big.
If you plan it right, you will be. Call me. We'll set up an appointment. We'll talk a long time. There's other people that want questions.
Well, all right. Thank you.
Bye,
Wendy,
Wilson.
have a good one, girl.
Thank you, Wilson, honey.
All right, bye.
Okay. If there's a new year coming, why not ask? Hello, hi. You're on the radio with Tana Hoy, psychic medium.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
This is Sana Owens from Queens. How you doing?
Hi, Sana.
I haven't talked to you since the other radio station.
Well, I'm glad that you're here.
It's good to hear from you. I have a question about somebody that I'm dating right now.
Okay, Tana's listening.
I'm here.
We've been dating, seeing each other. We go out and stuff like that. And he's a nice guy, and I really would like to be with him. I see him in my life. Do you see any sparks? Do you see any longevity?
I'm going to ask you a very direct question. Does this guy respond to you the same way you do to him, or is it you doing all the work?
Oh, wow. Good question.
Because my guides tell me that you're kind of the one doing the chasing, and he's responding. But how much?
I am the aggressor.
Yes, but how much aggressing does he do with you?
To my 80%, he's 50%.
Nah, my guides tell me he's 40%.
Okay.
No,
That's
there's
pretty
nothing.
good, though.
I'm saying that he's not good, but honey, it's not your man.
All right.
No.
Nope.
Thank you.
Sorry.
All right.
Bye. Will we ever find the murderer of John Benet Ramsey, who's been dead for almost...
Oh, my golly. Sure, when we find Jimmy Hoffa's body.
Yeah, she's B15 now.
Yeah, no, we'll never find that, and I think we all know what that's all about.
His parents?
Absolutely.
Hi, how are you?
In my opinion, I should say.
Yeah.
In my opinion, what my guides tell me.
Hi, would you like to ask a question of Tana Hoy?
I would.
Go ahead.
I want to know, my name is George. What employment-wise does he see for me?
George, I see you. There's a lot of major transition going on in your life right now. Okay? And I think about February, March is going to be good for you. The one thing I can tell you that my guides tell me, as soon as you got the extra cash, start investing. That is very important in your life right now. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's $10, $20, whatever it is, start an investment.
What, by the way, what will be the future? What does 2006 hold in terms of the housing market? A lot of people are trying to sell now or trying to buy next year.
Stock market, well, with the stock, and it kind of ties in. Right. Stock market, I want to tell people, is in October to September, going to be a big dip next year, but nothing to worry about. Then it's going to pick back up. Okay. And with the housing, real estate in 2006, people are not going to see the same return margin that they were seeing like last year, especially in California. I don't know about New York. People were buying and making big profit margins. We're going to see profits made this year, but it's going to level out. There's going to be the profit margin isn't going to be as large. I think it's going to be a while before we see that again. A lot of people got rich and did well, but I don't think you'll make money, but it's not going to be like we've seen in the past.
How is Bill Clinton's health for real? I've been hearing all kinds of things from that he's depressed. He's a shell of the man that he used to be. After this heart surgery, they say, medical experts say depression comes a lot of times afterwards, and a lot of this is brave facing it. How is he going to be for 2006?
He's going to come forward through all of this. I see that he's really going to emerge from it all. Some of the depression and things, like you were saying, might be side effects from the heart problems that he had, or operation. But no, I see Bill Clinton emerging. We have not seen the last of him.
Good.
Excuse me. We have not seen the last of him whatsoever.
Zoe, please stop coming in here like the cops. Let's go to line 1. Kim is there, and she has a question for Tana Hoy. Go ahead, Kim.
Hi.
Hi there.
Kim, I'm a makeup artist, and I just wanted to know, is my career going in the right direction?
Yes. Where you are is not the right place, but you should be changing. I see you working with a lot of celebrities if you plan this right.
Okay.
But where you are isn't the right direction. You need to get with the right place. Okay, quit holding yourself back. You know what I'm telling you is true. You've just not been doing anything about it.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Thanks, Kim.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Line number 2. Shauna wants to know whether she'll find love next year. Is that right, Shauna?
Yeah.
All right. Tana's here for you.
Shauna, I do see you finding love. I'm going to tell you something. Finding somebody you're sexually compatible with is going to be the bigger problem.
Ooh.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because my guides tell me, I'm just going to say it, you're like a lioness, and you need somebody that you're lion.
Is that you, Shauna?
Yes, that is.
Wow.
So finding the man is not the problem. It's finding someone you got sexual compatibility. Look for a guy by the name of Charles between March 15th and April 15th.
Wow, very specific.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Line number 3, Dolores from Baldwin. She wants to know about financial prosperity in 2006. Hey, D. Dolores.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All right, Dolores. Go ahead and talk to Tana.
Hi.
Hi, Tana. Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too.
I just want to know, for 2006, does it look good financially for my husband and myself?
Yeah, I see. Is someone starting a new business?
He wants to so bad.
Yeah, okay. That's the right direction for him to go. He shouldn't do it until 2007.
Oh.
2006 is the year of saving up. Make sure he writes a business plan out.
Yeah, he does. I'm the one that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, and don't hold him back. He's going to do well, but 2007, not 2006. Very important.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now I can sleep tonight.
Good for you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oops, I'm sorry. Let me ask you about Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher. We never talked about them.
Okay.
I don't see that going the course. What do you see for them in 2006 and beyond, if you can see that far?
I see this relationship continuing on.
Oh.
Whenever I look at those two, it's like what the vibes that I get when I look at their aura, when I see them. Either she's young for her age, or he's old for his age, but he brings out the child in her.
Yes.
And she brings out the adult in him. So they balance each other. Because he's always going to be in his child role, and she's, I think, more in a serious role. So they balance each other. I see a future for quite a while. Now, maybe in 2 or 3 years, we're going to see some questioning because of the age difference. Maybe more on his part. But right now, I see the relation. I don't see changes with that relationship.
And just to recap just a bit, because I know that if you're here for the bonus hour, you might not have been here earlier. Hey, John. Tana agrees with Trev Hollywood, which is what he's been saying all along, that Foxy has been exaggerating a bit regarding her hearing to kind of keep up with the Kims. Kim is going to be a big star. She comes out. She's going to have a lot of... Very sad about that. I just didn't think that she'd have it in her to lie to us like that.
Well, I don't know if it's you call it lie. Some people call it lying. Some people call it using what you've got to your advantage.
Like instead of saying I have an earache, you just say, "Oh, my hearing's going."
Yeah, but I don't know her personally.
Yeah.
But I just kind of get a sense with her and what my guides kind of make me feel, and she's listening. It's nothing personal with her.
She's not listening. She can't hear, according to her.
But it's
according to you, she is right here.
But it's just, I just get a sense that this is somebody that takes opportunity and uses it for their gain.
And Terrence Howard's not going to get the Oscar or the Golden Globe.
I don't see that. I would like to see that, but I don't see
Jennifer Lopez is going to have a baby.
Yeah, I see them having a baby. I think there's going to be some up and downs in that relationship, but I think it's going to be perfectly fine.
Do you see the United States being attacked in the war on terrorism?
No. I think this year we're going to be okay. European countries are going to suffer. There's going to be terrorism in European countries. I think they're going to be, it's like side venting their anger, getting back at us in other countries. I don't think they're going to attack in this country.
Yeah.
I think in 50 years, one day, the history of all this is going to be really interesting, what we find and all the ties and connections to it all.
Is the legendary dead for years Frankie Crocker in this room?
I don't feel his presence.
Damn, he doesn't listen to the... Does he... This is his old shift.
It doesn't mean that he's not around.
Okay.
I mean that... Don't mean that... I don't feel him right now.
Yes.
But if there's somebody, especially if you've had a connection to them, when we die, our physical body sheds its shell, but our spirit goes on. Even Einstein said that energy doesn't disappear; it just changes form, basically. Same with our spirit.
Well, I didn't know him
energy,
like that.
Yeah, his energy will come around probably to check into things. If you were good friends, you probably feel his energy all the time.
Yeah,
but if you ever sense his presence once in a while, it's not your imagination. Plus, he's probably over there doing other things and doing whatever. When we go to the other side,
the Heaven radio station.
When we go to the other side, we study and we learn. We study and learn for our next life.
Yes. Bow Wow and Sierra. Are you familiar with Bow Wow, the rapper, and Sierra? Do you see them staying together in 2006? They're not really together now. You said it's nothing.
That's right. I didn't know how to say it, but no. The best psychic way I can say it, no.
You know, we never talked about Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson.
Oh, yes.
I threw your notes away.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, but I read them.
Oh, did you read them? And you don't have to be sorry.
But you said that that he was going to flourish. Like, he's going to go on it. Broadway's not necessarily going to be a huge hit for him, but he's going to get a taste of Broadway.
He's going to go on and explore. Absolutely. We're going to see him want to make his own mark.
And now, here's the thing. You said that they would maintain their relationship. You never mentioned anything about divorce. Are they going to go through with their divorce?
I see them maintaining the relationship, but I don't see them necessarily staying together.
Okay.
I feel they'll maintain an amicable relationship between the two of them. But the best scenario is if you get involved with someone and they hopefully you were good enough friends to stay friends after.
Right.
Isn't always the case.
Right.
Like with Tom, and this is not going to be the case. But with them, they'll stay friends.
We have friends named Khalees and Nas. Is that all you need? They're married. They don't have children together. What do you see for them in 2006?
As far as having children or...
Staying married, having children,
I see
making a hit?
I see him staying married.
Okay.
Do you know if she lost a child by chance?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody, when you said her name, and I'm not saying it's her, okay, so I don't want to alarm them if they're listening. There's somebody in her presence or vibration that the child was pregnant and the child died and was born maybe, but stillborn. But I'm not saying that was her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying she's going to have that.
Yeah.
But we'd have to ask her. Ask her about that.
Yeah.
But if not, she's got somebody, a friend that's pregnant or going to become pregnant soon, that's going to have a stillbirth.
Oh, who wants to know that, Tana? Damn.
Well, no. I just gave you what I was picking up. I mean, that it's going to be, that they're going to know about it.
Yeah.
They're going to know about it, but it's going to be something where the baby was half formed or something.
Yeah.
And this person's going to need a lot of support from her. And so just let her know the best thing she can do is just listen. Because this person's going to be coming to her and very sad, and she's going to think, what do I say? So what my guides are saying is just let her know the best thing she can do is just be a friend and listen. This woman will get pregnant, have another child, and it'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Great. Okay, it'll be fine.
Will Puffy ever marry his baby's mother, Kim Porter?
Eventually.
I'm talking about married, like walk down the aisle.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
When you with him, what I pick up a lot is I don't feel that he doesn't love her.
Right,
okay. But there's some kind of resistance about marriage with him. That word right now is what I'm picking up. Okay? And so it's a real trust is going to be a big issue with him, like you're saying with that. It's a big issue when he fully trusts, because my guys tell me he doesn't trust easily. That he's really gotten the screws put to him before. And not just in love.
Well, he should have. He's
just
put
in
him
life.
people.
Okay? So he's kind of a little paranoid and watchful. You know?
I already asked Tana about Jay-Z and Beyonce. He says, not this year, eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Not this year, but eventually.
Will she have a baby before they get married?
Yes.
Oh.
There'll be a pregnancy before they're married.
Has there been a pregnancy?
No.
Oh.
But there will be a pregnancy.
Is there a pregnancy now?
No. But people that are married and people that have been divorced realize marriage is a piece of paper. Love is really what's in the heart.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And so that it's going to be that's kind of more of what I'm referring to.
Okay. Let's go back to the phone lines. Line number 5. Maria is there. And go ahead with your question for Tana Hoy. Maria?
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay, let's go to line number 7. Keisha's there. And Keisha, go ahead with your question for Tana Hoy, Keisha.
My husband and I have been trying to have a baby, and I want to know whether or not we're going to get pregnant.
You are. Are you pregnant now? Have you missed a period?
No.
When is you due next?
I believe sometime next week.
Okay, freeze. Listen, Keisha, do you have an EPT in the house?
I do not.
Damn you.
Because
I know.
I feel like you might already be pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Keisha, if you had an EPT, I would say put us on hold and come back after you've taken it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take one and I'll call back or email to let you know.
Please
do. If you're not pregnant now, you're going to be very, 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 very soon.
Wow.
So don't get depressed about this, because my guys say you've been depressed and sad. Don't be, okay?
Wow.
Yes. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome,
That's
honey.
big news. Shout out to Dana in Yonkers on line number 2. Dana, go ahead with your question for Tana Hoy.
Hello?
Go ahead, Dana.
Hi.
Hi. I'm dating this wonderful, wonderful guy right now, and I was just curious if I was going to marry him.
Yeah.
Darren down.
Yeah, how long you two known each other?
We've only known each other about 4 months now.
He's got a very sordid past.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you know about this?
Yeah.
Okay, very sordid. He is a good person. I just want to tell you for a while, keep one eye open, okay?
Oh. Okay.
That's all. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but just, a leopard doesn't change his spots right away.
Oh.
And you know about this past, so just kind of, keep your eyes peeled, because my guides say you fall head over heels, you jump in, and you don't look at the signs.
I do.
I know you do. Just keep your eyes open.
I wish you well. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
How does anybody maintain a loving relationship with you, Tana? Every time they walk in the room,
it's just the callers were calling it.
Yeah, but I couldn't,
Oh, with me personally?
Yes. You meet somebody, if the sex is going to be good. You meet somebody, if they've just robbed a bank or if they've, stolen a pack of gum.
Actually, when I'm not consulting with a client, I've learned to turn it off. Because if I didn't, Wendy, I would be crazy. I would be in a mental hospital by now. If I didn't turn off when I wasn't meeting with people and doing readings, oh my God. And when I was a kid, I used to see guides everywhere. I'm lucky I'm still sitting here. I would just, it's just like constantly being bombarded. You know when you have a knot in your stomach?
Yes.
It's like being bombarded with that feeling all the time.
All right, you all have about 60 seconds. If you get a pen and paper, I want to give you Tana's very informative website and very informative telephone number, simply because he does readings over the telephone. Your consultation with him, he's going to go back to California. But, he's in New York to do the show. When he goes back, your consultation is a phone call away.
Thank you.
So get a pen and paper. He's good. He's been here 3 times. He has been here today since 4 o'clock this afternoon. My coworkers haven't let him leave, and he also enjoys being here.
I love you guys. I really love.
Thank you,
and I'm
Tana.
not guessing. I love this place, and your husband, he's cool.
Thank you, Tana. Thank you. I don't think he believes in the mumbo jumbo. Did he say anything to you?
Oh no, we didn't talk about it. I just thought he was a cool guy. We just started talking.
Yeah. He's believing the mumbo jumbo.
He made it clear. I don't want no reading. I said, I'm not going to. I just wanted to shake your hand.
Did you feel anything when you shook his hand?
Just he's a person of strength. I'll tell you one thing. This is probably not your first life together, but in the other life, you were the man, he was the woman.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew it.
At times with him,
I knew it.
At times with him, you're going to feel like he tries. He's going to try to overrule you, but you're going to be like, okay, honey,
I embrace my inner man. All right.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, Tana, I need a strong man to suppress my inner man to remind me that I am a woman and don't have to carry the world on my shoulders.
There you are. I'll tell you something cute about him, though. I'll tell you something very cute. There's going to be times you'll tell him something and he'll discount it, and then he's going to come back to you later and say the exact same thing that he heard from a friend that was such a great idea that you'd already told him.
It happens all the time.
I know. So you just got to humor him.
And I'm
out. Okay, let me just address these last 2 faxes. Duncan in Brooklyn is 26. Duncan says, I'm in a relationship with for 3.5 years. Now in a different relationship for 6 months. Which one is the right one for me? I've been questioning the current relationship since I'm still close to my ex.
Yeah. It's the ex and him would be better to be friends.
Okay.
The 6-month relationship, it's up to them where it goes.
Okay.
It could go either way.
Okay.
But make the exes friends. That's the best thing I can tell you to do.
Okay, here's one more,
Sure.
and then we're going to give Tana's telephone number, and then we're going to go into a break, and I'm going to tell you about a married couple, friends to the show, had a threesome with a member of the Jets. And the husband and the married couple put it to the Jets player. Now, that was a tell. Hi, my name is Kenyatta, and I've been diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've never gotten pregnant. I do not think I'm ovulating. There have been plenty of chances, but nothing. Will I ever get pregnant? And if I do, will it be naturally or medication?
Okay. First of all, I just want to say I'm not a medical doctor.
Right.
I feel like, though, my guides tell me there's some hope here, but I don't feel that she's found the right doctor to help her yet.
Okay.
So the thing I would tell you if you're listening is don't stop until you get the answers you're looking for, because there's something here that I feel like she can, have a child by natural birth. I don't think she's found the right doctor to help her.
So keep searching, Kenyatta. Look, M is very disgusted. M says, Tana, your time is short. The show is almost over. How is my job looking? That's from M.
Oh, how's my job looking? Your job, don't be so lazy. That's just what I kind of say. But not lazy. You're kind of depressed and not happy there, so you're not fully exerting yourself, and it's showing in your work. Get out and find another job where you can show your true colors.
And on that note, we'll take your website and your telephone number.
It's Tanahoy, TANAHOY.com. And my phone number is 614-4 614-444-6334, and you can call there and leave a message, and we'll get back with you and set up an appointment, or you can email through the website. And don't forget, check out my new website, January 1st.
January
I'm so
1st.
excited about this launch.
It's tanahoy.com. But let me just say, with that telephone number, don't be nervous about leaving your information, your telephone number and whatnot. Tana works with lots of celebrities. They call him in before they sign the big contract to do these Hollywood blockbusters. He's really a phenomenal. I'm like honored to have somebody with your credentials working with the radio show. Yeah, he's going to give the number again. But I just wanted to let everybody know that if you care about this type of thing, if you remotely believe, Tana is your go-to dude. And the consultations are done on the telephone. So don't worry if you're in Jersey because he's in L.A. You set up a time with him and do the number again, Tana.
Do it. 614-444-6334. You will get a voicemail simply because we get so many calls. It's just easier that way. Leave a message. It's all confidential, and we'll get right back to you very promptly.
Excellent. All right, so we're going to go into the break. Tana, we're going to say goodbye.
Thank you.
I don't feel very comfortable talking about a threesome with a jet with you in the room. As the show
I was going to say, boy, would I be able to tell some things on that one. More than I wanted to see, probably. That's a visual I don't need.
Oh gosh, this is where the show takes the turn to the gutter. But that's what we love here. How you doing? All right, everybody, keep it where you got it. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, the most fun you can have while listening to the radio, right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. The only place you get that musical massage you need after a long, hard day.
There's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. I'm going down. Let's get closer.
I'm here for you from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
What's up? This is Persia White, and you're listening to the Bonus Hour on 107.5 WBLS.
I gotta tell you guys something. I'm running into a problem. I cannot find the letter. Zoe, can you please ask Nicole? No, don't go in the garbage, Zoe. No, not this one. Not this one. I made sure that I had this because this was especially emailed to Nicole. So Nicole has it. Can you ask her to print? No. Just ask Nicole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to
It's okay. You don't have to dip today. Just ask her to print the threesome letter from the Jets. Thanks. What's the matter with Zoe? Oh, she's so crazy earlier. Nutty. Listen, you can go to the WendyWilliamsExperience.com and answer today's people poll question. Now, yesterday was, did you regift any of your Christmas presents? 36% of you all said yes, and 64% said no. The new question is, would you break up with your significant other during the holidays? Would you? Or your heart would just make you wait until whenever? By the way, MTV and West Coast Customs, do you still watch Pimp My Ride? See, I still stop there because Exhibit's a friend to the show. They make fun of him on Mad TV. They do such a good imitation of him. Like, I like him. I don't really much care about cars or anything. But I like Exhibit. And so when I run past that show, if nothing else is on, I do watch. Well, West Coast Customs apparently is the company that had the deal with MTV. They've split. Apparently, MTV has confirmed it, and it's amicable. The owner of West Coast Customs, Ryan Frelinghausen, was concerned with his company's image. So, I don't know why. What's to be concerned? You had business. Was it a bad image? Was it a bad image on that show? Well, he has a new show on the Discovery Channel that's not going to get half as many viewers. Exhibit, does this mean that your deal with Pimp My Ride is over? You just get another custom place and twist it out like that. Let Ryan go on to the Discovery Channel. What channel's that? Anyway, his new show is being developed with the producers of American Chopper and American Hot Rod. Who cares? It's going to focus on private jets and helicopters and tour buses and other high-end vehicles. Who cares? I mean, do you care about that? I don't know that I care. Oh, here it is. That's my girl. Hello, Wendy. This is blank and blank. Now, mind you, this is the husband writing me about he and his wife and the jet. Wendy, but they say their names, but I would never do that. Hello, Wendy. This is blank and blank. The swinging blank. He says his job. Bye. And the wife. Giving you a mouth-watering and well-pleasured update on the threesome that we had with our brother. These are two white people, but I guess the jet is black. First off, it was one of the best times I had in my life. Turning 40 was definitely a highlight. After hearing about our dilemma on your show, we got over 160 willing and ready poles and holes. But we found our guy in a most unusual place, Wendy. He's an NFL player on the New York Jets. Not only was I shocked that he's gay, but I'm a huge fan of this brother. And I was shocked he heard about our dilemma on your radio show and emailed us about participating. Wendy, sit back as I describe him the best we know how. Now I'm just going to put you on pause for a minute, y'all.
No.
Yes, I have something to give away. Best we know how. Where did I leave off? You think Adimo's mad at us?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You think he's mad?
He might have blown his spot up.
I didn't say he was jumping off. I said he's in love. Where's the prize? Caller number 10 wins something. Oh, hell. Who has time to dwell on the phone? First person to call and say, hey. We'll pick up a video pack featuring Their Eyes Are Watching God on DVD. Fabulous. 866 Get Wendy.
Hello?
You're supposed to say hey.
I'm sorry, hey.
All right, hold on.
All right, now.
All right, put her on hold. He was at least 6'4" and 233 pounds. The body of Adonis and the face that would make any straight guy. So there was no doubt about who we wanted. This all took place back at our estate in Westchester. He drove up. Now, mind you, this couple's already been in contact with us. If you listen to the bonus hour, then you'll recall this gentleman calling up saying, you know, he and his wife, they live in Westchester, good-looking people. They emailed me their picture. The guy, the husband and wife, they're like, she's blonde and big boobied and, you know, it looks like she can, you know, work it. And he is tall. You know who he looked like a little bit? You reminded me of Ken Wall. You know, the smoldering dark, you know, brown, black hair and the blue eyes. Like, you know, remember Ken Wall from Wise Guys? Who wasn't in love with him? Black, white, whatever. You know, he was just one of those all across the board, like, wow. Whoa. He drove up and we spent the day sipping, drinking. Oh, see? The drinks. Sipping and drinking by the pool. Having conversation. We had a wonderful time. We discussed his profession and how it's hard to be out of the closet. Being a multi-millionaire player and being a brother in the spotlight. Here it is. We were all naked and sweaty in the hot tub. We couldn't and didn't wait to get to the bedroom. So we started right there in our hot tub. We first started off kissing one another for what seemed like a whole night. Every inch of our bodies were licked, dug out, and pleasured. Being that he was so well hung, I decided to be the top. You know what? Exactly, but hold off on all the other sound effects because pretty much he's giving me the sound effects in this. My head is ringing crazy. All right, hold on. Being that he was so well hung, I decided to be on top and I dug this big, gorgeous guy out. You could hear his moans of pleasure throughout Westchester County, surely arousing our lily-rich neighbors. Next, I finally got the courage, and Wendy, he put his inside. I thought I was literally going to explode. It was extremely good. Vaughn, please wait. It was extremely good. Okay, wait.
I start at 7 o'clock.
Old man, it might be 7:15 tonight, okay? Just hang on. By the way, do you have anything to say about this fax, Vaughn? At all? I guess not. And I thought I was literally going to explode. All the while, my wife was watching and pleasuring herself on the diving board. We headed inside, where me and our guy double-teamed my wife. It was erotic, it was enormous, it was successful. We plan on doing this very soon, since we live up in something or another. And there's smoking hot couple, loudest, biggest fans cheering in the stands. He's an incredible guy. We're glad that we gained not just an unforgettable time, but a new and true friend out of this experience. Go Jets! Damn.
How you doing?
Oh, how you doing, Morty? Wow. Well, shout out to the Jets. How you doing? Who's gorgeous on the Jets? We'll deal with this tomorrow. Who's a gorgeous bro? You know what? I wouldn't even touch it because I like this couple up here in Westchester. They originally wanted to know who from the show wanted to be a part. I mean, that's how we originally got involved with each other. They wanted to know who wanted to be a part from the show. And his wife seen me, and the husband said, well, and I was like, no, but I can help you all. And so we did. The Jet player was listening and got in contact with them. See, the show is making people happy every day. That lady's going to go get her EPT. She's going to be pregnant. These guys got their jet. And you all got 5 hours of entertainment. I'm going over to the Laugh Factory to keep making people laugh. Oh, don't forget about the top 20 best moments of the Wendy Williams Experience on Friday. That's going to be a good day. A really funny show. Trev Hollywood's worked hard putting it together. Let's go to the Laugh Factory together tonight. Then we'll have our drinks. And we can laugh at the comedians. At 8th Avenue at 42nd Street. I'll see you over there. Doors open up at 8 o'clock tonight. It's the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. And the jokes start at 9 o'clock. So, all roads lead to the Laugh Factory. If you're not going, then stay here for Bonnie Harper. He's up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5. I love you for listening today. WBLS. Thank you, Tana Hoy.
Yeah, Wendy, I'm here.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.